All right. Nerds can wake up. Rise and shine. Did I miss something? I don't think I did. There's one. There we go. Okay. We'll have a 25-minute day today. During the night, LT, looks like you're in for a long trip. Make fun of his name. Also, it looks like somebody's not experiencing Zen. Oh my god, I'm up today.
That was so bad.
Oh my god, I'm so cool. Day, begin.
That sucks.
I think Joy's Mafia.
Yo, Eric, I'm
I
down.
would kill Zen.
I would kill Zen.
Your town?
Exactly,
Yep.
that's why I think
kill
Joy's
Dave.
Mafia.
Keith, I think you have a fan blowing on your mic. What do you think?
Oh, good idea. Let me turn it off.
Did Adam just say he wants to kill me like already?
Why are you town, Phil?
Because that's what I roll.
Why are you
The
telling
town
me?
don't choose me.
Hey, Pope, I think we're gonna have some problems this game.
Why are you telling me? I don't
With
get it.
Keith's mic, I agree.
Oh, because I want to mess with you.
Oh, good God.
Pope, did you change it to your mouth?
What did I say that I already knew that?
I actually showered in the night. What do you think of that? You want to
We've got a
OGI me?
problem.
And I got back before the game was ready. We were
problem
not
is,
waiting
oh my
on me.
Pope, were you cleaning the blood off of your body
What?
from those
I
nights?
assume that was a night killer joke.
Oh, okay.
That's a sick assumption, Pope.
Oh, chat spam
I
Phil.
thought it was like a Pope's a murderer joke. I was like, did I miss something?
It wasn't Pope's
I'm
murder.
trying to
Pope, I haven't
decide.
seen Katrina in a while, man. What's going on?
She was here last night. You weren't here. Or 2 nights ago.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to decide the Joey face. I think Joey thought I might have just slipped. I'm not sure.
I'm watching the International.
Oh, die in a fire.
That's the Joey face.
I'm trying to figure out if Grant's
Who's
happy
winning?
or not.
I
I can't tell.
Let's not do this roll again.
I'm gonna watch it on replay, man.
Dave, what do you think about Grant? You think he's happy when he's town or happy when he's Mafia?
He's usually happy when he's Mafia.
It's such a bad. That's such a bad.
I got you on it once, Grant.
Oh yeah, you get it right once. That means it's always right, right? Like that's just.
Especially when you admit to me that's right.
So is this gonna be a fun game or what, boys? Let's do it.
Is O'Kane calling one of the dead people to apologize? I didn't mean to kill you.
How long are we gonna make it fun
I
game?
didn't mean to kill you.
Your call is very
Wait,
important.
let me ask you guys a question. How long are we gonna have fun, and then when am I gonna tell you guys who's Mafia?
Like
Tell us
12,
it
12 minutes left.
I'll give you like 10 minutes, and then we'll play for real.
We need to
Alright?
read.
Alright,
Sounds about good.
Adam.
Adam's Mafia.
Adam is
Yeah.
Mafia.
I was
I am
gonna
not
say
Mafia.
Yeah, you are.
You don't have any
And
reason.
Pope is so town.
I agree 100%. Adam's Mafia.
I can't even think of anything that you would think that would make me Mafia at this point in the game.
Primarily, whenever I just said you're Mafia, and you go,
Yeah.
"Hot," you like waved, and then I knew you were Mafia.
But he didn't wave.
He
I
could be
did-
the
That was
hypno.
after. That was like a minute after.
What if he's the hypno,
I'm
boys?
just making stuff up already.
Yeah, that's kind of how the day starts. You make stuff up, and then you go with it.
Spectrum's typing in Mafia chat. Oh shit, he got us.
You love
Okay.
You love
Sorry,
these
guys.
jokes, don't you?
I have,
Oh, hey, effing nipples! I see the Mafia chat on your forehead.
What did you say, Spectrum?
Yeah, man.
Joke's on you. He's too tan. You couldn't
Yeah.
see it.
I don't know. It's still kind of
see it?
shiny, bro.
My watch time.
Spectrum, what'd you say?
I said sorry. I have fantasy football responsibilities. I have
That is
stuff I have to
good
send out at
time.
midnight.
It's
Oh,
way
okay.
too early.
Spectrum, I won't talk
That's
to
a
you.
lie.
again.
No one's driving.
Top down.
You got till Friday.
I think Grant is.
No. I got emails. Got to go out at midnight.
I think Dave Dobb has a perfect read.
It's at least 4 weeks before.
I also think Grant's Mafia.
Spectrum's lying.
Okay, and did you get a phone?
I still think it.
So
That's why
why
he's not. That's not why like holding up the phone to his
I
ear.
think that Grant is.
Maybe he's on speaker now. I don't know. Disconnected from audio. Like
I don't know if I can kill Adam yet.
So why did you take
I'll
that?
vote for Adam.
Oh, the mic's
Yeah, but we need more.
Grant looks very nervous.
Hey,
Five.
let me
Also, I didn't really appreciate
You
his
did have-
reaction when Dave
Got a
called
great
him.
reaction to Dave Dobb.
You thought it
All
was.
right,
great.
which one of you guys has a red check on me? I need to know right now.
I have a
You
red
thought it
check
was
on
great?
you.
See, my red check's on Adam. So
You like Grant's
LT and Zen.
No, I don't like
Does
Grant.
Adam make an LT call?
I was the one who asked LT to play, motherfucker. I sent him the Zoom link.
Oh.
Man, he's setting up plays like 10 minutes before we started.
When you ask them to
Three
play,
levels deep.
you know I don't have time. You say, "Don't worry, I'll night zero you."
Actually, all he ever said back was, "Eh."
I don't know.
Joey kills, their Pope kills. Simple as
That
that.
feels like that feels like such a good I don't know, like he said and Adam's like he probably doesn't really want to play. I'll night zero him. Like that sounds like
I think that I would honestly say I would not night zero Zen. I think that he should have at least gotten the chance to play.
The proportion of leg to body and camera is really disorienting.
So who did it? Was it okay?
But Pope, you were AFK, so you were
I was in the shower. I did say see anything, so
better.
I was overruled.
You said see anything?
Yeah. To my cop check, I said whatever.
I would kill right now.
I thought you Snapchatted Eric boys.
I would kill TJ and Phil.
Does TJ just like
Two-town.
blatantly try to get the pressure off Adam? Because I felt like there was pressure being put on Adam, and then he just starts saying shit like kill Grant, kill
That has no correlation.
TJ said something about my read on Grant. I know that, but it was like kind of mumbled, so I couldn't hear it.
Joey, I don't think that you can actually read me.
I've got a bunch of pieces. I just can't put them together
at
yet.
the beginning of every single game and then see what my reaction is. Like,
Well, maybe I'm doing that.
I don't actually think that you can read me.
Maybe I'm actually doing that.
You guys don't know this yet, but you're gonna have to kill Joey at some point in this game. But Joey, if you lead me to final 3, I'll let you stay long.
Someone's breathing in their mic a lot. Is that you, Gnome?
Eric,
I
that
just
could've been-
sighed into
that could have been said
mic,
last night too.
I know.
I'm not breathing on my mic.
You got her breathing heavy, Pope.
Don't worry. I'm gonna
The pressure.
Okay.
So I think that Evan Nipples, when somebody was like, I could see the Mafia chat in your forehead, he like did this super awkward laugh, and then he like put up his hand and like said something that it just like seemed super awkward. I don't know if like
It was awkward because we're Mafia teammates, and he's like, "Why the fuck are you saying that, bro?"
So, okay, Steve.deck tried to make an awkward laugh read on me, and I was town, and he formaled me and got me lynched with another town, and we ended up losing the game. So, you've never played with me, so I'll forgive you this time, but strike
This one time I was mislynched, so you should never lynch me again.
He's a humble person. See that? He forgave you already.
What's your read, so Evan Nipples?
I called Adam Mafia the same time everybody else did.
That's a good start.
Because I was pinging him out because he was being quiet.
Pocketing all the people that called Adam Mafia.
Keith's also been quiet.
Don't say anything important. I gotta go AFK for a second.
Last time I played with Grant, Lucy was the one who had the god read on him, supposedly, and he called him town when he was town. So since Dave has the god read on him, he's calling him Mafia.
If I claim medic now,
That's what I was trying to figure out if he was happy or not. I'm not sure yet.
What anybody else says? Like, if somebody's like, right now, O'Kane's blocked Mafia, are you gonna be like, I formal O'Kane?
No. Have I formaled anybody?
if Eric said it, I would formal him.
So yeah, I think Eric's pretty down, just because of how he's played
Stop
so
talking
far.
about him.
When he was Mafia last game I played with him, he kind of pushed on me when I was getting scum red, and this time he kind of just like brushed it off and made a joke when G Money called me Mafia. I don't have a read on Phil because I watch him play, but I can never figure out how he plays. I don't have a read on TJ really.
Okay, like everyone always says that about me. It's like getting really old. and,
I have
like,
a
it's
read
just-
on you, Phil.
Okay, good. Okay, is the most trustworthy person.
I've only watched.
I think you're town, Phil.
I've never played with you.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, why do you think that?
Something he replied when Joey was giving his Mafia reads on you and TJ. Like Phil does this thing that I've noticed when he's town.
He says, "New town."
Like
New town.
but it's the way he says it. It's his. It's a tone read, but yeah.
Yeah, we should not listen to O'Kane.
We should not listen to O'Kane.
I'm waiting for O'Kane to give his wrong read on me.
Okay, Joey, you're super Mafia this game. You should die.
Definitely should.
Okay, I don't know if I definitely.
Okay,
don't
why do you
know.
think Joey's Mafia? Okay.
O'Kane's been wrong 3 games in a row as town, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually know how to read me. Plus, he's bad at this game.
No, I actually think you're Mafia for the way you start the game, plus the night kills. 100%.
Okay.
100% you would kill LT and Zen.
100% I would.
100%. That's
true.
But I'm still not Mafia.
Then it's probably Eric.
100%. Yeah, secret's gonna
If
win.
Joey's
You know
not
what, hey,
Mafia,
okay, you know what the funny thing is? You don't even believe that.
No, no.
Phil, who did you want to lynch? Phil, who do you want to lynch? Phil, who is your names? Like
I was just put it out there because I think
Grant.
you're PR, Eric.
Grant. You want to
I
kill
agree
Grant?
with Grant.
Grant.
I want to kill
That's-
between
that's a fact that
TJ
he
and
called
Phil.
out.
Grant, do you have a retort?
Yeah, that's a bad read.
All right.
Phil, how do you respond?
Cool, let's kill him.
Grant laughed.
Cool, let's kill him.
Dave, does that make it mean I'm happy?
Yes, you're probably Mafia.
What I will say is I think Dave's probably Town because that was like the very first thing he said. He said that was like within the first minute of the game, and I think he actually genuinely believes that it's a good read, and it's not. I think that the people that have sheep to read, including TJ, Phil, and F and Nipples, I think that there's at least one Mafia in there, maybe even two. I just think it's a terrible read, and that people are good enough in this game to have a read on their own, not sheep.
Was TJ like the first one to say your name?
No,
Yeah.
Dave Dobb was.
I was the first. So.
What makes you think that I'm reading you based on what Dave Dobbs said?
The fact that he said it right after he said it.
I don't think it was the read.
I think it was your reaction to the read.
Well, no matter what it is, it's a bad read.
I want to lynch TJ
It's not a
today.
bad read. I think that the reason
No, it is a bad read.
That's why I don't like you, Joe.
I thought that you were
Because I think
responsible.
TJ's been easy to read lately, and I think he's Town.
I think he's
I'm pretty sure you're like wrong every game on everyone.
No! Like, okay, I had 2 Mafia the last game. Okay, I was running you. Shit happens.
Joey's talking down to O'Kane like exactly the same way he did the other day. Like,
I know! That's what's winding me up.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to tell you guys, like, you don't know it yet, but he's Mafia.
There's honestly way too many.
I do!
Does anyone think Keith's Mafia?
I do.
I need to
Man,
hear
if
kids
you
speak.
guys all
You agree
Kids
with
need
me
to
on the
say
front?
words.
You guys all think I'm from Mafia, you should vote on me.
I mentioned I said
If
one of the
there was a
Grant, I didn't
formal
say it
and
was
you
your
didn't-
read. I thought his reaction was not good. So I could care less what your read was, but it was the reaction.
Wait, what did Joey just say?
I said if you all believe I'm Mafia, you should formal me.
Oh.
Not yet. You
Okay.
give good formals. We're waiting to end the day.
But I do
I don't have
like.
I don't have a Mafia read on Joey yet.
We only have 30 seconds before Eric starts playing. Just so you know.
I'm already
Really do like TJ in this game.
It was 10 minutes at 23 minutes you gave us. So.
Oh yeah, Eric, do you have reads? You have, can you solve the game for us?
Joey's like almost always Mafia here.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. Okay.
So we gotta lynch Joey. And I didn't like the Spectrum fantasy football thing. I felt like that was really forced and awkward. So I'm reading him a little scummy out
Who?
of that.
Who's the second one?
Spectrum whole thing was forced and
And I don't like Dave Dobb. It seems like all he's doing is like this big ridiculous grin on his face. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, what's wrong?
Really, Eric has not played with me like ever.
I think
it
it's
just
saying
seems forced.
no. It's actually a genuine read because you tend to force it when you're Mafia.
Like,
I'm not forcing it though. I'm like actually genuinely happy in this game.
Like you've done this.
You
for
could
like
say
10
it's forced, but it's not.
He just claimed cop, Eric. Like, stop.
Here's Johnny.
Okay, I want to hear from Adam. I want to hear.
So
from
those three. Those are the three.
I disagree with people on Dave Dodd for the most part. I think he seemed kind of excited when he was going at Grant and like I'm going to get you way. And then I don't know. I'm still really not over what Pope was doing early game. It seemed like he was making up so much stuff and just like not even following his own.
I'm not over what you've done all game.
Yeah, I
That's
think
cool.
that Adam is probably Mafia too.
Adam, are you Mafia?
Like your demeanor is so low.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, I'm stuck. My butt is like off my chair.
We're not talking about your physical fucking body posture.
That's what you are talking about, though.
That's not what demeanor means at all.
The way that you're talking.
Where would your butt be if you were Mafia?
I formal TJ.
Wait, but TJ was just pressuring Adam. This is weird.
All right, I'll
pretty sure
second
TJ's
TJ.
I'm more sure that Adam's Mafia.
All right, let me go through my
There's
reads.
a formal on TJ accusation.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah, let's hear Joy's accusation first.
No, it's okay.
I'm sure you have none. This is what I have so far. I think that right now my talent.
Why did you just second this, Eric? If you think Joey is 100% Mafia.
I have written down.
Because you're gonna find out at the end of this
Shut
film
up.
that Joey's 100%.
Shut up.
I'd like to hear TJ.
Can you guys let me get this one?
That's pretty next level.
I have for my town written down. I have Spectrum, Phil, and O'Kane. I wrote down Spectrum just from the first time when he spoke. I liked his fantasy football thing. Like I think that it sounded like he was just relaxed and he was actually just talking from a genuine point of view. That's probably my latest read. My stronger ones I think are definitely O'Kane and Phil. I really like all the reads that Phil has given this game, and actually I think that he's spoken a lot more than I typically expect from him. So I think that would you read him more Town. But the way that O'Kane is laughing and like actually like kind of not so serious every time he gives a read, I really think that that's his Town play, because when he plays Mafia, he's a bit more like late, or he's a bit more like withdrawn from the game, and then he'll say like very serious reads when he gets formal. That's I think that's typically O'Kane's Town or Mafia play. My Mafia right now, I have Grant, Adam, Effin Nipples, and Joey. I actually did have Adam on my Town list after he said that he would never kill LT, because I actually believed him when he said that he wouldn't kill Iltem. But when he spoke again, like I feel like he probably is Mafia, and he just got like I don't know. And there's something weird about Adam. I can't really explain it. But as far as Grant, Effin Nipples, and Joey, I think that Effin Nipples was awkward as fuck when he talked. I think that when Grant got caught out by Dave Dobb, he gave a weird reaction. And then when me and Phil pushed on him after that, he just sat there with his mic muted and like looked down. He didn't respond at all. So I thought that was super weird, because usually Grant would be like responsive and he will like.
TJ, do you think you're good at reading me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have hammered me twice as Town when I was Town.
Only twice.
TJ, you always read me as Mafia every game.
Like, I'm just saying that you're not good at reading me.
Every game.
So
why you've been right? You've been right 1 out of 3 times.
Actually, Effinables, I've played 2 games with you other than this. The first game, I was one of the only people reading your Town when other people wanted to get you lynched. And the second game, you were Mafia, and I read you Mafia. So I don't think that that's true.
You've been correct 1 out of 3 times.
Yeah. No, I was right both times. He was Town and I read Town. He was Mafia and I read a Mafia.
You were wrong the first time.
He fake claimed Medic. He fake claimed Medic, and I was like one of the only people who realized that he was fake, and we lost the game because
this is irrelevant.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that game when I wanted to kill Effin Nipples with you, and then you hammered me. Yeah, I remember that.
Reed, though. I like TJ's reads a lot, so.
That's true, Grant.
Except for one thing, he doesn't have me as Town. That's the big thing.
You haven't done anything.
What are you talking about? I seconded you. I'm showcasing your Townness right now, buddy.
TJ, can you explain why you think who's your strong? Never mind. Who would you lynch right now if you could lynch any single person? Who are you most sure on?
I don't know. I would have to hear from all 3. Like right now, I would probably hear from any. I'd be fine with lynching any of the 4 on my Mafia list, but it would just be like hearing from them and determining whether I think they're Mafia after I hear like a full formal. Like Grant and Effin, both of them, he seem scummy to me, but they haven't really talked. And Joey to the same extent. Like, I'm pretty sure that he's Mafia because he's trying to get me lynched, and he's not doing anything to actually try to get me lynched. So after I hear him talk a little bit more, he'd probably figure out if he's Mafia. And the same thing with Adam. He sounded scummy, but I believe that he wouldn't kill LT, so I'm not sure about him. So it's more like I couldn't choose right now. I would just like have to listen to formals.
I rescind.
Not your formal.
Good job, Pope.
Who formaled me? Oh, Joey, do you still have Mafia?
Whoa! Come on.
Isn't that against the rules? Isn't that against the rules?
I just fucking would bang.
Sorry, so I have like 20 seconds.
We talked about this outside the game. We have to test Ben.
Wait, Joey, if you still think I'm Mafia, give me the reasons now. Right now.
I don't think you're Town.
I would lynch him.
Okay.
I pushed to vote. That's all that I have.
I pushed to vote.
The form was over.
This has been pushed to vote, forfeiting 10 seconds.
No, but it was over. I don't want to forfeit. I just thought the form was over. I am Town. Don't challenge me.
All right. If you wish to vote on TJ, please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
I was gonna.
Oh, you thought about it, okay, didn't you?
Yeah.
Your hand was going up.
Is it just,
and then you killed one person.
That's really
Joey, what does that make you think?
It's the one person that's on my scum
list. I think he's Mafia.
But I don't think
I pushed to vote, and that's why
I don't think that was a TJ Town formal. It wasn't very good.
You should have voted.
Only Joey voted on that. Like
I was.
Well, Pope, what do you expect?
I was gonna like my only scum reads voted.
Like Pope, do you honestly think?
I just don't know what to make of that. It's so awkward.
Like Town's not gonna vote because like 6 people said they were gonna vote, and Mafia's not gonna vote because they know it's not gonna pass.
Why wouldn't Town vote?
If I was Town and I thought he was Mafia, I'd still vote regardless.
I'm saying because like you're not going to vote because there's so many people that have said they're not going to
vote.
No,
that's not true. I think he's Mafia. I'm going to vote.
Yeah, if I thought he was Mafia, I still would have voted.
I understand.
Like that vote was poisoned because so many people were saying that they weren't voting.
This is the only thing that vote means. I give a good formal so the Mafia didn't vote, and
why
he's either wrong or Mafia, or he's the only Mafia that voted. Like that's the only thing that the formal means. You don't need to read it any more than that.
I don't know.
It's obvious.
It wasn't a brilliant formal.
Exactly. So none of the Mafia voted. Or
formal Adam.
No.
Second. I want to hear.
No, I disagree with this 100%.
There's a formal on Adam accusation.
Come on.
Oh gosh.
I'm summoning it. Hold on.
Pope stalling until there's 5 minutes.
I'd rather hear from No, to be honest.
Okay, Adam. You're.
Is that a formal or no?
Yeah, there's a formal. This is the accusation time.
Today. All I see in this town is say we should be lynching this person. We should be lynching this person. You haven't tried to take control of town once today, and I think that's more.
We got time for that.
I actually agree with that.
Not if you're dead.
I think if you were town, you would have tried to push a lynch, but I don't think you've pushed anything. You've been defensive the whole game, and when you're town, you're offensive.
I will say that I have generally stopped being offensive earlier in the day, as I think that's probably worse play overall. I've been kind of reconsidering that. I don't like early formals very much. To give you my town reads, I would say I think that Dave, Dob, and O'Kane are both town. And I think like Joey and Grant, I really think both of them are Mafia. And then like Pope should probably be mod killed for saying I rescind. And then I think we do Mafia today, shoot the third in the night and win the game is the ideal situation. Eric pushing on Joey was like not partnery in my opinion. And I think that Joey's Mafia. So I'd call Eric town. And then Gnome has like, the accusation Gnome gave on me is like a much toned down version of what I could say about her. Like she hasn't actually done anything. She's just sitting there and she's called me Mafia like idly the whole day, which is uncomfortable. And those are my reads, really. If you look at the questions.
But you did make a conclusion about that. Do you think I'm Mafia because of that?
I think like you're, I don't know, like greater than Rand to be Mafia, like you haven't done anything.
So Adam, you say Gnome hasn't done anything. So she's asked questions. I mean, she pushed on me. She pushed on, well, not pushed really, but she inquired into me.
I don't remember her contributions.
What have you contributed that makes you town?
She inquired into you.
Did inquire into him. That is true.
I have given my reads, my opinions on the game and where they came from. I have told people that who I believe is Mafia, rather than just asking questions. Just asking questions is what Mafia does. They try and pretend they participate. Not that they think that Gnome is strongly Mafia. Like I said, I'd probably formal Grant. Like in TJ's formal, Grant like knew TJ was town. He was talking to him like, the last few times you've been town, you were wrong on me too. Like he was just talking to him like he was confirmed already, which is really weird. And then Joey, like when I asked Joey his read on Grant, he just said he believed his wife owned. It was pretty boring.
I feel like you're leveling your town play to be worse.
Yeah, like this doesn't like.
If you are town, I don't approve.
Yeah, when you said I've given my reads and stuff like that, you only gave reads after you were asked your reads. Like, I think
here's the fucked up thing though. Like, I want to kill Joey.
Like, read me based on how right I am. Like, that's how
I think your content is okay, but it's not even.
What do you think about?
It's
Keith
not
and
even your
Phil?
content.
Say again?
Your
What do you
content
think
is
about
okay.
Keith and Phil?
I don't have any opinion. I don't know how to read Phil. Keith talked earlier than he normally does. Like, Keith normally doesn't talk at all day one. So, like, I guess it's less likely he's VT, would be my opinion.
Well, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay.
Adam.
Interesting.
This doesn't seem
I
like
have
your
this-
town for. It's like TJ.
I'm like really
It just seems like your town.
O'Kane has no idea what to do with me right now. Like, I'm pretty sure O'Kane is town.
O'Kane seems really town to me too.
Yeah.
O'Kane's like, I don't know what to do. I just want to kill Joey.
I think the problem I have is I have a bias of you. Like, I'm used to you like just like dominating conversation.
Adam.
And you're not doing that. So
You said
it's like, if this is your actual like town play, well, I think it'd be fine, but I don't know.
So Adam, real quick,
you kind of like stumbled through the last word.
Yeah, I feel weird. Like,
it would be funny.
No, I said I think it'd be fine. Like, if this is how you play town now, I would be okay with that. But I'm not
Adam,
used to this way.
I do scale it down in smaller games.
Does that mean he's Mafia though?
Joey's Mafia,
I don't know.
Pope Mafia.
I will say I played with him.
I'm a lot less confident on Pope. Like, he's actually asking questions and paying attention to what's happening in the game now. I would snap kill Grant. I would snap kill Joey. The rest of them.
I would say that I played with Adam a couple days ago, and he got the same type of.
Time of this formal is done. Do you wish to push or rescind?
I push.
Then push the vote. 10 seconds, please, Adam.
All right. I'd like to go back to Joey for a second. How he said this shouldn't be formal, and then he didn't say a word in my formal and of any kind of content, any kind of question. I think.
What was I supposed to say?
Go. Whatever comes to your mind. Nothing came to your mind. You're not thinking.
I think you're a fucker.
What?
If you wish to vote on Adam, please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
Huh.
Who is
Adam is on 3. There were 3 of us, Joey, me, and you.
What did you just say, TJ?
I'm afraid that you're Mafia, Joey.
Why didn't you vote on me?
The way that he voted at the end there.
I formal Joey.
I second Joey.
I don't know. This is
There's
dumb.
a formal on
Not
Joey.
enough people are portraying town.
I don't think you played well, Joey.
I disagree. I think
you're a fucker.
I think my reads.
Why are you doing nothing this whole
I
game?
think my reads have been really good. I haven't been doing nothing. I don't know what you classify as nothing.
You also were the only one to vote on TJ. Awkward.
Yeah, I think TJ's still
Then
Mafia.
you like trolled Adam with that vote.
Why would I? Yeah, but I don't even know what Adam said to me. He's like, Joey said no, and then he said nothing during my form. When do I ever talk during formals?
Why are you acting like this?
I don't know. I was just like, what did Adam just say to me? I don't even know.
Joey, I got a question. Why, before Adam's formal, you thought he was Mafia? What?
Town.
All right, he was Town. Why did you give any? What indication did Adam give you that he was Town? Because I had 0 read that he was Town.
I half believe his LT thing, and he's like all asking me like questions about Grant. Like, is he really trying to find a connection between me and Grant? I don't know. I think he thinks he's trying to do it, but he's doing like a terrible job at it.
You had 0 read that he was Town and you didn't vote?
No, I thought he was Town.
I said up until his formal.
What are these questions? I'll give my reads.
I think they're
There's
important.
Mafia between the 3 of them.
Who's the 3?
Which one?
I think so. There's like I'll kind of like start. I don't know so much about Dave Dobbs. Like he's like awkwardly smiley, and I don't really play with him much, so I don't really know. Like I saw him one game, like he whined and cried like the entire game. I was like, that's probably not in his Mafia range, but he did his Mafia. So, I mean, he hasn't really said anything. I don't really know. I don't have a read on him. But my town are something like Grant, Gnome, Adam, Pope, Eric.
Why'd you vote on Adam?
It was a troll vote. There's only 2.
Grant?
Plus, I'm Town, so if it gets to late game that like Pope and Gnome are confirmed Town, like I'm another Town that voted on it.
Why do you think that Grant is Town?
I think his wife home is actually Towny. I think his like, you were wrong on me 3 times, TJ, and both of them you were Town and you mishammered me. Like, I don't know. I think that's pretty Towny. I think that like I'm kind of, because like I completely fucked like O'Kane twice last night, so it's possible that all he wants to do is like troll his Mafia and try and get me lynched. But he wouldn't like be anywhere close to my lynch today.
Do you think he's been trolling?
Who seconded?
I think he's been trolling me.
And do you think he's
Like
tried to get
20
you lynched?
Yeah, all he said today is, I went to lynch Joey. He's a wanker. That's all he said today. I think Phil.
Accent was that?
I think Phil talked way too much at the start to be like a town read. I think he
sounded like Chippy.
I think he talks a lot more. I think he talks a lot more at the start of the day when he is Mafia.
Who?
Phil.
Oh. Why did you talk more this game, Phil?
No, who cares? That's such a dumb question. That's such a dumb read too.
Yeah.
Shoot TJ in the night.
I feel like I'm done with my defense. I've said all of my reads. I'm down.
I advocate
I don't believe you.
everyone to vote.
Everyone should vote.
Everyone.
Okay, well, I mean, when there's 2 KP in the night, at least you'll know only Town voted on TJ. That's pretty cool.
That's because the Vigi's gonna shoot tonight.
Why?
Because there's only gonna be
You
one
should shoot
KP.
Pope. I don't think he's ever good for Town.
Because Pop rolled Vigi.
I've never seen Pope like
Poop! You just called me Poop!
Pope's like, I don't know how, but Pope's probably gonna just lead us to like another loss. But
I think.
You think me and Gnome are Town?
yeah,
So
So
Joey,
then only Town voted on Adam, right?
I agree.
if TJ's Mafia, is
I
Phil.
really do think there's a Mafia between Adam, Joey, and TJ, but I generally don't.
Completely one between Joey and TJ.
I'm
No,
completely one between Joey.
I don't think it.
Joey.
I don't think it's actually legit.
I pushed the vote at 3:59, so Joey doesn't get 10 seconds.
Okay.
You're not even trying.
I honestly think Joey is Mafia.
Why should I have to try my
I think if he was actually
I
town,
push
he
a
would
vote.
try.
I did. I mean, I played a town game.
Time of this formula is done. Do you push or resend?
I already pushed. We both pushed.
You can push to vote. 10 seconds.
Okay, cool. Here's my 10 seconds. All you guys are saying I didn't try. That's bullshit. I tried today. I gave my reads. I yelled when Adam got formal. I disagree with it. I pushed my read on TJ.
Yelled.
So
No fire.
I don't care. I'm down.
No fire.
You can not vote on me, but that doesn't mean
If you wish to vote on Joey, please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2.
Nice miss, Lunch
1.
Pope.
Vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, that is enough. Please don't talk during the voting or 10 seconds for the future. Go to sleep.
Hello, Twitch chat. Hey, guys.
Wake up.
Thanks for being here. Please follow our channel, MafiaNext. So we are a new Mafia channel. We like to play more competitive games. Hi, Sin Jack. Thanks for being here. Make sure to follow. Hope you are doing good. Day 2's go back. Day 2 is a date. We're about to start day 2. So. Yeah, alright. Enjoy day 2.
Also, I'll be answering any questions from Twitch chat. Yes, yes. I'm also trying to get Minicam put up. And then we'll stream some Minesweeper in the night chat. Am I somber? People tell me that I am sometimes, but you know, it's, I don't really care. You know, doesn't matter whether I'm somber, joyous. You know, just occurs, emotions, all that jazz.
See, you answered it wrong though. You're not fairly somber. You're very somber.
Oh, I misread. Autocorrect mine. Stop.
It's okay. I mean, but as long as you're fairy, it's fine.
Well, that works.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask them.
Okay. We're doing the hardcore Minesweeper.
Oh, God.
So hardcore.
Oh my God. I'm intense. I'm invested.
All right. Gotta do the stuff. All the stuff. I've gotten better since last time that I streamed Minesweeper during night chat. Okay. Let's see here. And I don't know. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, of course. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait. No, never mind. I don't know anything. Okay. Okay, do this. All this jazz. Okay, I'll look in chat for questions real quick. Just a little break.
There is none, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
But Zen, I think it's time I mind sweep you out of here.
Okay, I got you.
The segues and the alive can come alive. All right.
C2 feels.
We are missing one. Did I miss an answer?
No.
I don't
I'll
think
remember the second one, okay.
No, missing two.
TJ.
Sorry.
Did I miss? There we go. We're good. All right. Today will be a 22-minute day. In the night. Phil. The orange did not save you from this murder. Day. Again.
All right, boys.
Is it?
Nipples.
I hope it is.
Yeah, I really hope that is.
So the no votes were me, Grant, G Money, and Spectrum.
Why did you say?
Well, that's two of my mafia. Well, two of my mafia are in there, so.
Here's the thing, though. Like, have you guys ever seen Joey cave like that? Like,
Don't save me over Phil.
So he made that same defense one time when he was town, and like I mislynched him that game, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt. But I want to say before, so if TJ's formal, I was kind of in like the TJ Phil world where they were both town, so that's why I didn't vote on TJ. And then since TJ was reading Adam Town, I also didn't vote on Adam.
I wonder if like Joey.
I wasn't reading Adam Town during my formal.
I wonder if like
Joey.
Joey.
No, during Adam's formal.
Oh.
You said Adam's obviously town here, so I was like,
don't
okay.
think I said that.
You probably didn't say it that way, but I remember you gave him a town read.
So I wonder if Joey like got into Mafia chat with like two newer players and just gave up.
That's what I think.
I was going to give where I'm at this game.
I think that's a horrible read.
Right now for right now for town, I have TJ. I have TJ O'Kane leaning town on, and I'm Pub's actually firmly in the town circle, and Eric's leaning town. My mafia right now are Grant and the Nipples. Grant, I feel like his reaction to me pinging him out at the start of day one was like not good, and then like the rest of his day one was like nothing. It was just him being like super defensive and then giving no content like at all.
He said when you're
He said
I will know that I'm the only one who voted on TJ.
And then my read on Effin is that during Adam's formal he kind of asked a kind of what I felt like what was a kind of blank question that he didn't really care what the answer was. He just kind of asked it to look like he was asking a question. And as I figured out, Mafia sometimes just ask blank questions to look like they're interested in the game, but they aren't. And I feel like that's what Effin did to Adam.
Do we have a vigilante?
So, Dave, I don't have a read on.
I'm pretty certain it's Eric.
Because I don't play with her. So I asked Adam what he thought of Gnome, considering
it wasn't what
same thing that she was doing. So he's like, I don't know why she's getting down, and I'm getting.
Maybe I have a read on you. I don't know.
It wasn't what you asked about Gnome. It was that like, well, Gnome was asking questions. What have you done this game? I don't think you actually cared about what the answer Adam gave. You just kind of asked it.
All right,
to
you're
ask
free to
it.
think that.
Oh dear.
No, why didn't you vote on Joey?
I was looking at who was voting and everything. I wasn't sure, but like almost everybody voted. Like so many people voted.
Why is this funny?
I don't know.
It's like obvious Mafia.
Why?
Right.
So at that point, I was like, you know what? If he ends up being town, I can say I didn't vote Joey. I know how to read you, and if he's Mafia, he's gonna get lynched anyway.
See,
I hate that read.
The way I assessed
So-
it,
so
TJ
what-
and Adam had bad formals, got very little votes, but Joey had a worse formal and got like every vote.
So no,
Like-
I think it'd
what
be.
did you actually think?
How?
During the formal? You thought Joey was.
You had a bad formal, Adam.
So I thought
That's
Joey's
not
form.
fair.
Okay, so Joey did one thing like earlier that day that made me read him really pretty Mafia-ish. When he like was laughing, he said something like I can't remember. He said something to Adam and started
You
laughing.
got this like inside
really
joke that you
trolly.
can't tell everybody.
And
Like,
that
what's
seemed
going
like
on?
super Mafia to me. But then during his formal, he said something like, "Oh well, when there's 2 KP or whatever Pope, you'll know that only 10 voted on TJ." And it just the way he said it sounded like so confident that I actually began to think maybe he is 10. So I would have probably leaned like 60-40 on town for him.
I think that's something Joey would say as Mafia anyways.
You wouldn't vote on somebody who's
honestly.
40% Mafia to you? Did you just?
I would have if it was a closer
No.
vote. If everybody had put their hands up, I would have put my hand up there and hammered it.
No, I
That's-
guess that makes me confirm town then.
What?
That makes me confirm town then.
How?
I'm gonna say something and we're not gonna talk about it. They double stacked Phil. All right. Let's kill TJ now.
You really believe that?
I'm not Mafia. Hope you think I'm Mafia still?
So Pope the thought comes to mind.
I think that you are not with Joey.
I explained to the reads.
I want to hedge. I want to hedge today.
Okay, so the premise behind that is you think that there's a Mafia between me and Joey. I'll say Joey does not have a very good read on me, so the premise behind that is pretty retarded in the first place. Second, I'm pretty sure Joey was Mafia, and even if he was town, then what reason do you have to think that that I'm Mafia just because he said I was Mafia?
Because you had a shit formal.
My formal was not
What are you
shit, bitch.
talking
My
about?
formal
It
was
seems
fine.
okay.
What was wrong
I
with
think out of everybody here, the only person that would at this point double stack Joey, or not double stack Joey, double stack
Phil.
Phil last night would be either Eric, Adam, or TJ. I might
Me?
be wrong. Like,
Why
yeah,
would I?
That doesn't
I don't
make
double
sense.
I don't know,
stack.
Eric. Like,
No. Okay, this has nothing to do with the game.
But
I
I
just
don't
play
think
art play.
I
Like I go for the
happened.
cop,
Like, I'm going for
and
simple.
2 chances better than 1.
Spectrum, let's turn it up, man. Bring the fire.
But I don't think you're Mafia, Eric. I just
Spectrum, the fire.
When have you ever seen
I'm
me
waiting.
double stack?
All right,
I don't think Adam thinks the thing she's saying if she's ever town.
I like
But
Adam. Like I was saying in this formal, I played with Adam the other day, and he did the same thing. He even got formal for the same reasons, and he said, "I'm dialing back my town game. This is my town game," and that's pretty much what he did.
He was town.
He was town. He was town. Both games I played with him, and he played pretty much like this. I'm not saying that he's not capable of playing like this as Mafia, but when he came out, when it was his turn, he gave his reads. His reads were good. So I've got Adam as one of my top. I like Gnome and Pope too, but I think a lot of people are calling Gnome and Pope town. So I'm a little nervous that maybe I'm getting drawn in. I didn't like Eric day one.
Why? Because I called you Mafia?
No, I don't really care. Everyone usually calls me Mafia. You can all call me Mafia.
It's the beard.
I just didn't like you. Not so much that I didn't like you. I felt that you were in that either you, Joey, or TJ. Everyone was saying you, TJ, Adam, or Joey. I was doing it more TJ, Eric, or Joey was how I was seeing it. I'm going to go with...
Is there a conclusion to that? Or?
I want to talk next.
What was that?
I didn't follow the point.
He was coming to the conclusion.
I'm in the middle of talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
No, I wasn't. I felt like the way that you and Joey interacted, and even your seconding his formal just to not vote on the guy that he was formaling. I thought that was weird. You said you even made a comment there at the beginning to Pope. Pope said, "Why'd you second this?" And you said, "You'll see. It'll help prove that Joey's Mafia." That whole interaction there, Adam was doing nothing but sitting there, and you were all attacking him. You, to me, were the one that were involved in that triangle.
Do you think Eric and Joey are together?
I'm not sure. They're both very capable of busting.
I find it very hard to believe.
Hard.
I'm fairly certain Eric's a PR.
It is like almost impossible that they're together.
I really hate that.
I want to put it like this: if Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant got put on like the same team, they're not gonna be like, yo, let's just go against each other.
And I agree.
Whoa, was that a compliment to me?
Dude, I'm LeBron James, bitch.
Which one am I? Am I Michael or Kobe?
The next statement I was going to make was, I'm going to have
Kobe, you always want the ball.
live in the world that Joey was Mafia, so I'm kind of giving Eric, they're not, I don't expect them to be in the same world. I'm saying going into today, before I heard that, before I saw that there were 2 KP, I was saying probably Joey or Eric. So I'm giving him a little, a pass on that until I find out that Pope put his save on Phil, and that's why he knows he got double Spectrum.
Okay. I like where you're going with this. Like,
what did you just say?
Trying to figure out the game.
Wait, Pope, are you really?
I'm gonna tell you the last time.
LeBron, I claim LeBron.
The last time I've voted on a partner day one to reduce KP was like 1997. Okay?
I think with as strong as that vote was, and I don't see the votes. I don't know who showed up late. But I think with as heavy as that vote was, one Mafia voted there because they saw how heavy it was, and they wanted to be able to say that kind of thing.
I think that's a total read too. I think everybody's giving really bad reads this game. I'm going to give my reads because I think they're
because everyone's calling Mafia.
Figure the game out, buddy.
So I was going to start the day going after Phil because I thought the way that Phil started the day yesterday, just coming.
So whose reads are bad now?
Hold on.
The dude that wants to go after the dead guy.
Everyone's reads are bad. I Mafia read the dead guy.
A lot of people are giving like reads that don't have a good thought process. My reads my read on Phil might have been wrong, but my thought process is good, and I'm about to explain it. So my read on Phil was the fact that he came out and was way more active at the beginning. I thought that was more Mafia of him, but Mafia think that's PR of him. So I actually I think that we could have lost a PR in Phil. I don't think he was VT. So I thought Phil and Pope were together. So I do not like Pope this game. I think Pope has kind of like dumb told a little bit on day one with like, oh, I wouldn't kill Zen, and oh yeah, wait, I'd see anything. And
I didn't dumb tell. I didn't even try to buy a whole lot of credit.
Shower doesn't count as a dumb tell, Pope.
The shower, maybe that might be OG.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that. I
wouldn't either if I were Mafia. I mean, I'm like practically confirmed town.
I don't like it, and I'm town. But here's the thing. Okay, so I also don't like how you said that Phil was double stacked. I don't know what importance that has.
I said we weren't going to talk about that.
Okay, well, I don't like that. Okay, so I'm going to talk about what else has gone on in the game. Looking back on the vote on Joey yesterday, if I was voting on Joey purely based on demeanor, I would have put my hand up. But I did not vote on him based on his reads. He was reading my mind. Like, I think he called out Phil too, which ended up being wrong. But
why didn't you vote on me?
Grant today.
Grant.
Hold on.
Grant, why didn't you vote on me then?
Because I just think you're way more apt to admit that you were wrong as town. Like, you've been wrong on me as Mafia too, obviously. But then you were just so never relenting about it that when you were like, okay, yeah, you're right, you bought my vote. So, and I think your demeanor, I think your demeanor is also town.
Grant, I just want to ask one question.
But he's sitting up straight.
Do you think KP was reduced?
Not
KP reduced, medic save, or double stack?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
use
know.
logic, man. Give us your bomb logic.
Okay, I do not think a double stack is likely. I think we either hit on Joey or there's a medic save.
Okay, so in that world where it was a hit on Joey, do you believe I'm still Mafia?
No.
All right, I think Grant is town today. I think that we need to be focusing on Keith, Dave Dobb, or F and Nipples actually.
Why Keith and Dave Dobb voted?
I think that doesn't.
I think everyone who did not vote on Joey.
I think that it's likely. I think that it's likely that Mafia would vote on their partner there after Joey's horrible form roll. I going from POE. I'm reading pretty much everyone town except for those three, and I would really like to focus on them. Keith has really dropped off for me. Dave Dobb, I think he came out with a weird read. Especially
I don't like what you're doing, TJ.
Especially when Dave Dobb was like, Joey was obviously Mafia. I thought that was really weird that he was so confident in that. And then F and Nipples is still. I have a bad feeling.
Did you watch how Joey played?
I don't think people should be clearing Pope.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. TJ, do you think Joey was the hit? Yes.
I think Joey was always going to.
Yes.
No, everybody shut up. You think it was a hit, right?
Yes.
You think Dave Dobb and Keith are going to be the people that bust him for fucking KP reduction?
100%.
I think that
really?
Keith and Dave Dobb would be the people that would do that. To answer your
I don't know.
I think Dave Dobb and Keith
doesn't seem like it to me.
Would be more likely to do that.
I don't know about Keith, but Dave.
I believe in
not an all-star setup to reduce my own KP.
Don't vote on your.
You've done it before.
That's just
not an all-star setup. I haven't.
Yes, you have.
All right, let's hear from Keith because I think Keith sounds nervous.
Okay, thanks, TJ. But just to go ahead and talk about the whole Joey thing, I was actually during his formal, I asked him because what made no sense to me is that he read you as Mafia, which made no sense to me because I said earlier that I thought you were Town, and then he read Adam as Town, which I didn't think there was any indication that Adam was Town before then. So I thought his reads made absolutely no sense. That's why I thought he was Mafia, because if he could have come up with something that actually made sense, maybe I would have thought something, but his reads made zero sense and there was no logic behind them at all. So that's why I voted him.
You're talking about Joey?
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't, I mean, no logic in his read on Adam and no logic in his read on TJ. I don't think you could, there's no way you can defend that because he didn't have any.
Do you think he's more likely to do that as Town or Mafia?
You mean for him to come up with reads that make, there's no backing why he had made those reads? I think that's Mafia.
Keith,
I mean, what are you gonna do?
I'm not getting a good vibe.
What am I just gonna come out and give reads that have no backing? I mean, what kind of
What do you think of Spectrum?
I think Spectrum today spoke up pretty well. Seemed relaxed. He made, I think he made good reads.
What about his beard?
It doesn't matter.
Which reads do you agree with of Spectrum?
No.
None of this matters.
This is why I don't like Pope. Pope keeps talking about shit that
I'm not
I'd say like 9.5 out of 10.
a lot on his read.
Nobody's gonna answer it.
On how he gave.
Eric, what did you say? Who we killing?
I said we're killing.
One thing I do want to bring up and
disagree.
And it just because what last night for O'Kane and his late vote, I would like to talk about that. One is I don't understand in day one why Town has to be so worried that they just don't go.
Oh, he late voted? Okay, so he's Town MVP then.
I'm Town MVP.
What's going on? Like, we're killing F
What were
nipples.
Phil's reads?
He didn't vote. He's not doing anything.
Eric, why do you think
Phil read TJ and
like Spectrum, Grant, and Gnome have been talking, and like I like what they said.
I think he
Alright, so
killed
Eric,
Joey and
why F and Nipples over
Spectrum, I think was his other Mafia.
Because Keith voted.
Nips, how's it going?
You got it.
Am I on drugs here?
Well, I just need to soul read you.
Plus, I think Keith's Town.
Okay.
You look kind of nervous.
What I am doing this day
I'm waiting
is
for the
what
formal.
everybody else should do. Okay, until Pope hard claims his medic and says there was a double stack, I am going under the assumption that there was a KP reduction last night. Okay, so we're looking at the four people that didn't vote. That is Effin, Grant, Gnome, or
ready
Spectrum.
for that to happen.
Okay?
What
I
is
said don't talk about
Effin, Gnome, or Spectrum.
Okay, I'm gonna
and
make
when
it
Grant
a little
talked, I like what he said.
Let's talk to Gnome. I don't care about
I'm
it.
gonna make it a little bit easier. I'm Vigi, so you don't have to look at me
Oh,
anymore.
beautiful.
Okay, there you go.
Great.
Excellent. There's a reason you're not trying to get Town red. Oh my god. All right.
I told her when she's
Spectrum.
Guys,
now that we know who
we might not like what I'm about to say, but we need to link someone who voted on Joey.
I don't hate that. I don't hate
Grant?
that.
I don't think the two people all lynched.
Like I said, I thought everybody who didn't vote was Town, and now that Gnome is confirmed Town with Vigi, and I'm Town, like that means at least
Who else didn't vote?
If we're lynching someone that voted on Keith, or lynching someone that voted on
No votes are me, Spectrum, Gnome, and Grant.
I don't like Keith, but I hate that Pope is pushing on him.
I think that Phil died for a reason because he wasn't being fully like Town read. I think that he died because of one of his reads. And Dave Dobb said.
Yeah, he read me as Town. That's why he
Dave Dobb
died.
said that his Mafia reads were Joey and Spectrum. Does anyone remember
I
any of
think
his
it was
other reads?
Spectrum. He only gave 4 reads like all game.
I don't remember.
Phil didn't push on people, and he doesn't push on people. I don't think he died for pushing on people.
Like his 4 reads were TJ Town, Eric Town,
Dang,
Joey
man.
Mafia, Spectrum Mafia.
I want to kill between
It's not like Phil is out here.
What do you think?
Wait. I mean,
Adam,
Phil called
I
Spectrum
want to ask you a
Mafia?
question.
I believe he did.
Why did no Mafia vote on you? Do you think your defense was that good? 0 Mafia voted on you.
There was very little momentum to get me killed. I don't think there's any real benefit.
Do you think it's so weird? Like,
why'd you say 0 Mafia? How about Joey? Joey voted on him.
Me and Gnome.
Joey's
vote didn't count.
Joey's vote voted because he knew that there
He even
was
said he trolled. He thought he was Town. So this is just that's weird to me, right? Because like I would think even if I were like I don't know, I can't put that one together either. It's just so awkward. You're not like nothing.
I'm having a really hard time Mafia reading you. Stop this.
He's Town, that's why.
It's just like so far Joey's the only one that voted on TJ. And me and Gnome are the ones that voted on Adam. Those 2 votes did not validate a cumulative 3 votes. Like, there's...
I mean, you can say that, but, like, even if, like,
like let's say Joey and like one of his potential partners voted, right?
Yeah.
Then like one other person voted, and that's still like in a small margin. You're not
I
saying
think that Nipples could be Mafia based on the fact that he voted on nobody, right?
I voted on.
I voted on nobody.
I don't think he's felt extremely Mafia.
Oh yeah, I didn't vote on anybody.
I think that whenever you can't remember.
So
your
Pope,
own...
how many votes do you think TJ warranted?
I see. Like, if he's Town, me as Mafia, I still would have voted.
Or TJ.
Does that make sense? If I were Mafia and TJ was Town, I would have voted because
So stop it. Like this is like what Grant's doing. He just came out and like talked a lot.
There's a formal on TJ accusation.
No, I think it's not Keith.
He said Keith.
I like I'm pretty sure I didn't second the formal on myself, and I think the formal was on Keith.
I was really
well, maybe if people didn't mutter into their microphones, we could know who the phone was on.
So regardless of anything, just so you guys know
Just
and are
saying.
clear, I'm shooting tonight. So I will be shooting somebody tonight. So you guys, if I die,
There's a formal on Keith.
Who made the formal?
I made the formal. Keith, I really didn't like anything you had to say. I'm starting to reconsider on Pope because Pope actually seems like he's trying to figure out the game. I thought your reads. I've only seen you play as Cop, and you were way more confident. And this game, like your reads, have just not aligned with mine. And
Keeps Town.
I think that's a pretty Town thing for my reads not to align with you in this game. So I think that's a bonus for me. So
what happens? Okay, let's just say the world after I die in the night. What happens then?
If what?
If I die in the night, like just pretend that I'm Town, like from your point of view.
I hope you die in the night. Let's go now.
That'd be nice.
That doesn't matter. I'm going to talk about defending me because I mean, there's what ifs. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to address the TJ because I'm not sure why TJ is even on me. It makes no sense to me. TJ, I came out and said, actually, you were I thought you were very Town. I said that early. You even asked me about Grant, and the reason why I thought you were Town is because you asked me a question.
I want to kill TJ.
Asked me, why did
Yes,
I
I
think he was
did.
Mafia? And I told you because it wasn't because of the read that Dave Dobb get. I gave it was because his reaction. You noted that, and I thought, well, you thought there was something with Grant, and you came out and actually asked me, which was I thought very Town because even though I haven't sell you wondered why did you think that? And that's why I thought, boom, TJ is Town there, and that's why I didn't vote on you. I thought you were Town, and then just add up to what Joey was doing. I mean. Coming out, you calling that's why him calling you Mafia made no sense because I think you were.
Alright, I changed my mind. I don't want to kill Keith anymore.
Oh, good.
Good call.
That
TJ.
might have helped you,
I like
TJ.
Keith.
Because Keith is like super Town.
Thank you.
I think we need to hear from Nipples more, and I think we need to hear
Grant, do you still want to kill Keith?
from Adam again because I'm beginning to think he's Town.
I want to see the vote.
Okay.
All right. Before that, no. Can I ask you? Oh, is the formal still on?
It's still on Keith.
Oh, it's still on.
Oh.
So Keith can either.
We've got a
I did
minute
formal
then,
moves,
so
Grant.
push
So
the
Keith
vote.
can either talk more or we can push the vote. But I really like what he just said.
I mean, I think it's pretty. I mean, if you just look at the vote logic and why I voted the way I did and reasons for behind this, Grant, I don't know.
You don't have to push the vote, but I'll push the vote so we can get another formal in. I pushed the vote.
Just rescind.
What are you doing? He wants to give immunity too badly.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I'll push. I mean, I'm Town. I think it's pretty obvious. So, TJ, it's up to you. You know what I am.
This has been pushed to vote.
I think that you're Town.
Forfeiting the 10 seconds. If you wish to vote on Keith, please put your hand to the camera. In 3, 2, 1, vote.
I'm only not voting because I know it's not gonna pass.
Can we talk to No? I want to talk to No for a second. Hang
Hope
on.
it's not going to pass because I am completely Town and people know
Oh
that.
shit, we only have 13 seconds. No.
I formal Dave Dobb.
Formal Nips.
I second Grant.
Second Nips.
There's a formal on Grant.
Who seconded Grant? Who seconded Grant?
Somebody on the right. I don't care.
What the fuck?
I don't care. I'm going to give an accusation. Grant this whole day. Like,
Dave Dobb seconded.
Stop talking.
No,
Give an accusation
very
right here too, right? Thank you.
Right,
So Grant's like entire day has been coming out and then like talking in a higher pitched tone of voice and like more aggressively, and then he tried to like bury Grant as soon as he got mentioned as a Mafia read by people, and then he tried to form him later in the day, and he's saying he wants to vote like inside the voters on Joey, which first of all doesn't make any sense, and second of all, like the other person I want to kill, Spectrum, is also outside the votes. And I think if I'm wrong on either of them, it's like F and Nipples could easily be in there. Spectrum, well, I think he could be like very easily your partner. He came out earlier in the day and said like this thing about how everybody's Town reading Gnome, and I don't think anybody was really Town reading Gnome. This was before the Vigi claim, obviously. So I'm going to
Adam's
all right.
Yes, he is okay. That was so Town of Adam.
I really don't think that was Towny at all. So
That's Adam's Town. It's not necessarily Town.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll just give my updated reads. I'm trying to process because I kind of liked Adam yesterday, but like his fact that he won't reconsider on me is kind of scummy. I think Adam, I don't know. I think Adam probably has a better read on me than most people in this game, and the fact that he still thinks I'm Mafia, like this is not my Mafia play. Like anyone who thinks that this is my Mafia play is giving me too much credit because I don't play this well as Mafia. As Mafia, I tend to lurk more, and the fact that like I don't know, like this just isn't the way that I play Mafia. Well, like.
Talk about
your
reads.
Okay, so here's the thing. I am always I like never get
talk about your reads, not yourself. Like excusing why you're playing this way.
That's my question.
It's not excusing. It's not excusing. It's for people who haven't played with me. It's to understand like my play style. So right, I never die in the night because I'm always opinionated one way or another. Like I always die from mislynches. So this is like. And that's probably the thing I need to work on the most. Back to my reads. I still don't like Keith. I don't know why everyone flipped on him so much. Like, I don't think that was that towny at all. And that's why I pushed the vote earlier. I don't know. I just don't see it. Dave Dobb, his read on me, like, going back to day one, like, I think that he genuinely believed that was a read, but then he didn't even talk about it day two when he said that he didn't like me. Bad read, I'm town. And that's why I wanted Keith just to assume that I was town, because I know that I'm town. When he gave his form, I wanted him to be able to reconsider, and he wasn't able to. So I liked F and Nipples yesterday, but he hasn't done much for me today. But like, I still think that everybody who didn't vote on Joey was town. I think that we missed. Like, I think that we like didn't kill a Mafia. I think TJ's town. I like Spectre more yesterday. He hasn't, like, his talking today didn't really do much for me. I didn't like Pope at the start of the day, but the fact that he's actually trying to figure out the game is a lot more than I can say for other people in the Zoom. Eric, I think, is like the only person that he said, or Eric and TJ are the only two people that said they really liked me today. Don't know, like, I kind of didn't really like Eric, but the fact that, what?
What I said was, out of the 4 of the people that didn't vote on Joey, I liked effing Nipples the least.
Yeah, but you said when I spoke up earlier that you liked what I said.
Yeah.
Adam, like, I just don't know. Like, it's really tough for me to say. Like, the fact that he formaled me is just. I don't think he's bad. I think he's Mafia. Like, I really think that's what it is. I think it's
Why can't
Adam.
I just let the formal go on anybody else if I'm Mafia?
Like, see, that's like, if I was Mafia, I just would have seconded somebody else. Like, I saw that you formaled me. I think you said it before anybody else. I would just would have formaled or seconded any other formal if I was Mafia. I'm not Mafia.
What were the formals that were going on then?
It was
Dave Dobb and Nipples.
Oh, you didn't have to answer for him. Fuck's sake.
I thought you were asking for other reasons.
He was saying he was giving an excuse.
No, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't have mattered. I just would have seconded anybody else. Okay, like, but I don't know. Does anyone else have any questions?
On, by the way.
But that's what I was trying to get at. If it was on something.
No, I just would have seconded anybody else. It wouldn't have mattered.
No. Who seconded you?
I don't know.
Dave.
Dave Dobb.
Yeah, it was Dave.
Yeah, I think the fact.
Formal at all? Why don't we hear from Dave Dobb for the last 30 seconds? Why do you think Grant?
No, I'd rather he didn't. I'd rather talk about me for the rest of the formal. Does anyone else have any questions? Like, I am town. You shouldn't be voting here. If I do die, like, I think Dave's a good place to look. I think Adam's a good place to look. And I think Keith is a good place to look.
Oh, much white phone. I mean, not white phone, Omgus. Fuck, terminology.
No, it's not Omgus at all.
The time of this formal is done. Here's to push rescind. This is push to vote. 10 seconds, please, Grant.
I am town. Do not vote. Let's get an RNG in and kill an actual Mafia.
All right. If you wish to vote on Grant, please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote. And that is enough. Grant, you're dead.
What?
Oh, hello! Thank you for coming to the Mafia, the Mafia channel, MafiaNext.
What's going on?
Phil's gonna entertain you in the night. Bye.
'Tis a quiet day in the town of Mafiaville. Ben, what is that? All that peripheral noise.
What?
Do I even want to know? Maybe I don't want to know.
It's my wife. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was, but my. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Phil's voice greater than Pope's voice. Sorry, Pope. I got you there. Is the orange matching intentional? What matching? I'm just wearing orange. Oh, with my headphones? No. I like orange. It's my favorite color. Surprisingly, I actually don't have that many orange shirts. This is like my only one. This is assuming, of course, that you don't consider tie-dye a color, which I do, but I've discovered that most people in the world don't. So I have to say that orange is my favorite color. It's rather disappointing. So many closed-minded people in the world these days, you know. You're spelling tie-dye wrong there. Tie-day? That's not even... Okay, yeah, you definitely wrote that wrong. Tell you a story. I'll tell you a story. So, when Microsoft first released Bing, they released something with it called the Bing Challenge. Most of you probably never heard this before because it didn't get that much marketing attention. What the Bing Challenge was is it was like the Pepsi Challenge except for search engines. So for those of you who do not know, the Pepsi Challenge was a marketing advertisement by Pepsi in which they have random people on the street drink Coke and Pepsi in 2 separate containers and ask them what they like better. And they discovered that most people like Pepsi better. So they used this to promote Pepsi over Coke. So the Bing Challenge was essentially the same thing except for search engines. So what happens is you could go take the Bing Challenge and you could search for something and they'd show you the results from the Bing and results from Google, and they wouldn't tell you which was which, and they'd ask you which one do you like better, and they figured that most people would like Bing. You have not heard about this probably because it did not last very long. The reason being is because they quickly discovered that most people like the results from Google, so it was actually working against them. So this was quickly shut down and didn't last very long, so most people hadn't heard about it. So a few months later, some people at Bing were going through the results from when they had the Bing Challenge going on, and they found that for a particular subset of searches that people actually strongly preferred Bing to Google, like an overwhelming percentage. And what they found was that this percentage of people were actually searching for porn and porn-related items. And actually, this kind of makes sense because Bing is a stronger search engine than Google at finding not linked web pages, since Google only finds you by links. So what happens is that if you need to search something for porn, especially for something very specific, Bing will actually get you much better results. And so the Microsoft people who found this out decided to go back to management and said, hey, we need to reopen the Bing Challenge version 2. Instead of searching for anything, you have to search for porn. Unfortunately, the marketing people at Microsoft did not go for it. So that was the end of that. But now you know. Since Bing does find more obscure stuff, that means if you need to find some very obscure porn, you know, that you should head over to Bing. But if you're a normal person, which you probably aren't, then you just go straight to Google. Yes, very educational. Yeah. Phil Mafia porn. What would you find? I don't know. I'm scared to search that.
Hey,
I do not use Bing. That's a great.
Phil, are you planning on starting a cult? You can be the leader. I'll be a follower.
What is this cult for?
I'm not sure. Probably to scam money from your followers or something like that.
I'm not a scam though.
You write.
You'll need a better cult advertisement than that.
You say it's all about education for the children.
It's all for the children. Think of the children. The children are our future, you know.
Give me a second. Exactly.
Do you have to judge everyone who uses Bing? Well, the thing is, if someone uses Bing for that purpose, they're probably not going to tell you about it. So if someone's actually using Bing, they're probably actually using it.
You know what's going to be actually used here? The graveyard. What? Get out of here. Which is where Bing should go anyway. So. Let's see. Just missing one. Did I miss it? Oh, my bad.
Gnome still. And
Gnome, come return to us. Gnome, you've made it. All right. Today will be an 18-minute day. During the night. Hope. You die. Nipples. You die. That's a phrase I never thought I'd say.
You shitters.
Day.
Pope was never the medic there.
So,
Did you shoot?
Oh, man.
Did you shoot Nipples?
Oh, my God.
Got Nipples?
I'm sorry if you're down, Nipples. I'm bad.
Okay. So, guys, then you guys need to help me evaluate this because I am the cop. I checked Joey.
I checked Pope, I checked Grant, and then I checked Dave Dobb. I was gonna wait.
Shut up just now.
And TJ is our final. Reason I didn't vote on Joey was because Joey was my night zero check, and I wanted him to die during.
Give your checks again and give them slowly, please. Thank you.
I hadn't gone through my checks. My night zero check was Joey. My night one check was Adam, which is why I came out as I said Adam was my top town because I had a different between them. And then last night I checked that Pope was a different from Adam. So now help me do the math here because
the Mafia. I think that Spectrum is the Mafia with Dave Dobb, and I think that there's only 2 left, and this is a desperation play. So night 0, I checked Pope, and then I checked Grant the next night because I thought that Grant was Mafia. I expected them to be different, but Grant was actually the same as Pope. And then last night I checked Dave Dobb, and Dave Dobb is different from Grant.
Okay, so if Gnome
correct because I'm not Mafia.
Spectrum,
so like,
Spectrum, why are you saying he's the third? You only have 1 Mafia in your group.
Listen. If Gnome is the Vigi, and well, I said he's the third because I was doing Joey and Pope, but now I'm saying if Gnome is the Vigi and she shot Nipples, that means Pope is town, and that means Adam and TJ are the 2. Okay. So it's Adam and TJ. Go ahead and kill me, and then kill Adam and TJ, and we win.
You're saying you checked Joey night 0?
Joey night 0, Adam night 1, different. Pope night 3.
I'm wondering whether
different.
Joey,
so different.
Why would you ever check Pope?
Like I feel like
why would I check Pope?
I feel like this play makes absolutely no sense with 2 alive, but there's no way that Joey could be town with his checks.
Okay, guys, they're gonna go through and tell you how I'm a shitty cop, which is true. But I lucked into 2 different checks, so feel free. I'm not even gonna fight it. Kill me today, and then kill TJ and Adam tomorrow, and I promise you,
Spectrum, we got it.
We can just sleep, right?
Spectrum. Here's what I'm going to say. So this is what I'm going to say to town. Like Spectrum's claim seems more believable, but the fact that he checked Pope is like way too convenient for me. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand.
Like
I honestly thought.
No, hang on, Spectrum. Let me talk.
That's why I asked who she shot.
You've had a chance to talk. I'm going to say this. Pope basically like claimed Medic to die. Like he was not Medic. Like there's no way he was Medic there. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was Medic and he got a save on Phil, that's information that you reveal right then.
He would have outed.
That is game changing information. So
TJ, what
the fact that Pope died leads me to believe that newer players are playing the game as Mafia.
You should know the last 2 Mafia now, right?
Yeah, Dave Dobb and Spectrum. The fact that Dave Dobb isn't even like.
So can we kill all?
Like I'm not Mafia because I'm like already.
No, we have 3 kills.
No, like here's where
we can sleep.
Here's what I'm thinking like right now because I already know you're the fake cop because I'm not Mafia. Like I know that if you're a PR, you'd probably check Joey and not Pope. Now I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that on top of the fact that I'm pretty sure that Grant was actually Mafia. Grant was not playing town that game. Apparently, I'm wrong. There's 2 alive, probably.
There's an easy way to solve this game.
I'm fine with sleep.
Okay, there's an easy way to solve this game. We need to figure out Adam's alignment. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty easy, right?
I was gonna check Adam last night. Actually, I thought that Gnome should.
Okay,
ship,
what's your read on him?
After Gnome, after
I thought he
Adam's
was really
formal,
town yesterday.
after
And he
Adam's
was giving
formal
his.
rant, I thought that Adam was town, and I don't think that Spectrum would name his partner as.
See, would fake claim a new guy.
See, here's the thing, Eric. I think you're really town.
Do you think a new guy would fake claim Okane? I don't know.
I don't
like
know.
I've lost so many games like this.
I don't know. But the problem is,
I think he's
the thing is, if Spectrum's fake, there's a world of 3 that includes Adam.
No, it can't.
No, sorry. If Spectrum's real,
it's like Adam. It's like
I got it around the wrong way round.
Okay, if you and I are town, the exact world is him with Keith. That's it.
I know.
I think that actually the only way that we could lose this game is if it's Spectrum, Dave Dobb, and Adam. So I'd be fine lynching Adam today.
Yeah.
It can't be Adam. He just red checked him.
I think that the only way we lose is if Spectrum is red checking a partner here.
Who are your 3 again, TJ?
Oh, okay.
I can go through all this.
I don't think that there's any other way that we can
lose.
Who
are your 3 again, TJ?
I'm
not Mafia.
I think that Dave Dobb should be obvious to everyone.
Okay.
That's incredible.
Anyone? Is my mic on?
Yes, I seconded Grant.
Okay, no,
the person you ironically formaled.
Eric,
I was gonna get.
What do you think, Noam? I want to talk to Noam. What's up, Noam?
I was gonna say the medic should
I
claim
think
if
that
it's
the logic of the
people,
game
but
dictates that if we assume Joey was the Mafia in the first
we
day,
reduced KP.
We reduced KP. Joey did vote on TJ, pushed the vote on TJ. So I think that
Dave Dobbs the
holds
sort
up,
of player that will bust Joey.
But I really like the way the Spectrum came out.
Yeah.
He probably. I mean, if Joey's Mafia, he probably got a roll read on TJ and wanted to push it so he could like Joey does that. Like he formals somebody's got a roll read on, so they claim. Like I'm going to explain this really simply to you guys. Like unless it's
Spectrum,
unless
it's a world of 3, it's either. Unless it's some wonky world of 3 you guys are thinking of, it's either in your heads, me, Spectrum, Joey, or TJ, Adam.
Well, we're lynching.
Grant.
Look, we're not lynching either cop. We're lynching between the Reds.
This guy just said that it's like me with Grant. He just those words.
Adam, which is like weird, I know, but like.
Eric, let me talk to you.
What are TJ's 3?
Yeah.
No, nobody said effing nipples name the whole day. You did not hit.
I think there's 2 Mafia left. Are you under that we produced KP? Are you pretty confident?
They
have showed 2 KP last night, and there was 3.
So here's the thing. Like I'm pretty sure we've reduced KP because the only person in my idea that would make a double stack play like that is Pope, and he's confirmed town. So I think we reduced KP, or there was a medic.
So for
if there's a medic that got a save night 1, or they think they got a save night 1, they should probably claim right here. If you're not in the actually, there's nobody in a confirmed check, so you should claim right now.
So Eric, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So if
I got a save, I saved you, Eric.
Do you think what benefit does Spectrum make doing this play right now?
If there's 3 Mafia alive,
Keith,
he was dying today. Like, what do you mean? What does it benefit him?
Is there any reason for TJ to not tell me his 3 again?
Here's the thing, Keith. Like, for him to make this play, he's got to have a read that the cop has died because nobody claimed day 2. And he wants to go for the win, not today, but tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, Keith. It's very likely that we would have lynched Dave Dobb today. I came into this day, like even if I wasn't the cop, I was ready to instantly formal Dave Dobb as soon as the formal on Grant failed.
TJ got super salty that Grant died.
I was incredibly surprised that vote passed. I thought that Grant's formal was great. I was ready to instantly snap formal Dave Dobb as soon as that was over. So I think the fact that Spectrum knows that his Mafia partner is about to get lynched would make him want him to do this shit.
All right. So am I like?
Are you like mental?
Okay.
Are you actually mental?
Everyone, shut up! I want to ask Spectrum a couple of questions about his checks. Then I'm going to ask TJ a couple of questions about his checks. I
can just explain this all right now.
Hold on.
Yes, I'd love to hear his checks before you ask because I didn't get them, and you guys analyzed mine, and
I'll ask him his checks after I've talked to you. Okay. So who was your second check again?
What my second check was Adam.
Who were you considering checking on the second night other than Adam?
Eric. And I told you guys yesterday that it was the whole Eric, TJ, Joey thing for me. But then all of you piled on Adam, and I didn't think that it was Adam, and I wanted to get a check, and I got a different. And then I was going to come in and say, well, I wasn't sure I was going to say anything. When I got a different, I was like, that reduces KP. I'm going to tell him there's a difference between Joey and Adam and we can reduce KP, and then Joey was dead. I mean, you guys killed him before, so I didn't even know which way to go. I went at him.
Just to let you know, I don't know if you're Town or Mafia, but if you are the real cop, you should probably claim at that point that you have a difference between Adam, because then we confirm reduce KP by lynching Adam. Right?
Okay, well, my thought was all I'm doing there is when I saw two deaths, I thought all I would be doing is basically confirming Adam is Town and showing the Mafia that I'm cop.
Yeah, that's basically what would have happened.
That's what would have happened.
A lot of people thought Joey was the
Joey
head.
had died during the night, which is why I didn't vote. I would have had a different check.
You're not killing me. I'm going to explain this like
today, Adam, unfortunately.
I am not dying. Like
Okay, here's the thing.
I can explain this summarily.
I want to look
at TJ's checks, please.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Why do you give a fuck?
I've been asking for 7 minutes now. 7 minutes. I want to hear the checks.
Then maybe you should have
I'm sorry, I'm not good. I want to hear his checks.
All right, first of all, stop screaming. Second of all, you could have listened the first 3 times that I gave my checks, and then you wouldn't have to ask 100,000 times. How about that?
You just give them.
All right, so this is my checks. I checked Pope, and then I checked Grant, and then I checked Dave Dopp. I can explain all of them. I can explain exactly how my play lines up with them. Okay.
Why did you check Joey Night Zero?
I checked because I think that I can read Joey better than I can read Pope. I think Pope has actually caused me a lot more problems than Joey has recently. I think that Pope can get read by me as Town, and then he can like lead a game and lead me to lose. Joey usually can't do that. I can usually like pick up, like last night. I can usually pick up when he's Mafia. I checked Grant after the first day. The reason that I checked Grant, so to answer the same question, the other person that I was considering checking that night was F and Nipples, because those are the 2 people who didn't vote on Joey. So going into that night, I'm looking at the vote and I'm seeing that Grant and FN both didn't vote on Joey. Both the people that I'm reading Mafia day 1. The reason that I checked Grant over FN Nipples is because some of the things that FN was saying to me day 1, like they were actually confident, especially when there was a formal on Adam. FN Nipples was asking Adam a bunch of questions, which I thought was kind of towny, because it seemed like he was actually trying to figure out his alignment. So I checked I checked Grant that night because he really wasn't like doing that much that day. And then if you'll notice, the next day, I came into the day, I wasn't pushing on Grant at all. I pretty much figured that he was like in firm town when he's the same as Pope, because I really liked Pope day 1 actually. And I was really pissed off when he got lynched yesterday. I'm pretty sure that that was obvious if you looked at me when the vote passed. And I honestly could not believe that vote even passed. I went into the night checking Dave Dobbs. I think he was the most obvious Mafia. Okay. The only let me
rewind a bit and talk about the start of this game.
If Adam is with Spectrum, then that's the only way.
How can I do it? I'm sorry, I lynched Grant. I apologize for lynching Grant. May I give my Okane's about to try and explain how there's some world of 3 which there isn't ever. I wouldn't have told Gnome that she missed for sure. I would have been saying that F Nipples could have been a hit. I'm just going to go over how this Zoom looks at the start of the day if there's no cop playing on Spectrum. All right, Keith, who just didn't vote on Grant, who was pushing on him the whole day. That guy's probably not Mafia. Dave Dobb just seconded somebody, and he's already in a lot of people's circles. F and Nipples, the other person who's dying, is dead. And then TJ and Eric, people who are soft confirmed throughout the game, are sitting there. Okane's sitting there, who nobody's called Mafia the whole game, and then Gnome's the Vigi. And, the people on the potential kill are Spectrum, Dave Dobb, and maybe Keith. And that's a TJ on the fringe. This is a desperate play.
I'm sorry, no, okay. I want to kill Dave Dobb.
So let me tell you what should technically happen.
I'm reading those 2 Cybertown.
What should technically happen is, in both worlds, Adam does need to die today. He's confirmed.
That's not. You cannot hedge. You pick a world. Listen, you can't kill everybody. You understand that, right?
Yes, but we can hedge today, Adam. We get
not losing.
We get 2 more checks off of them. One of them has to produce the Mafia somewhere.
We can do the same by sleeping, and it confirms things.
Adam,
it's so much
if I was going to pick a world right now, I'd pick Spectrum's world, because you.
No,
I don't see a world of 3.
No, do you think that I'm Mafia?
I don't know. If you can present to me a world of 3 that makes sense.
I am the cop. My checks line up 100%. I counterclaimed instantly.
Explain what the key is.
I haven't played.
No, they don't, because I'm not Mafia.
Dave Dobb is so obvious too. How can you not realize this?
How am I obvious, TJ? Explain how I'm obvious Mafia.
Can I just say,
I know you don't know how to read me. I know Adam has no idea how to read me either.
Well, I didn't talk more, TJ. It's my ass on the line. Like, I understand. That's cool. So going back,
like TJ and Adam are never together here.
Please stop. So like going back throughout the nights, like Lynch Joey day one, that's something that I pushed forward. That's something that I made happen. I personally killed Grant. Effen's like the only possible partner of mine, right? Where's my KP throughout the game? I would never have killed Pope yesterday, who hard claimed VT like 5 times throughout the day. I don't want to talk about it. I would have been splitting KP because there are cops in the game, and I was like if there's actually a cop in the game, I think I'm getting checked a lot of the time night one, right? I wouldn't be double stacking, or I wouldn't be splitting on somebody who's going to get medic scares. I would try to kill a cop. None of that's happening.
We have a god medic.
Where are they? It's not Pope.
The medic should claim if they're alive.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But the fact is that KP
like there's no medic.
KP has been visibly reduced for 3 nights. For 3 nights after we killed.
Medic always claims.
Me and Adam were
we
both.
know the world.
Me and Adam both pushed on
medic
Joey.
Only claims if it's inside.
Adam
Otherwise,
and I both pushed and voted on Joey. So visibly has been reduced for the entire game since we killed Joey. So I don't understand how you could be reading either of us Mafia.
I'm sorry. I just don't see TJ. I don't see TJ and Adam together. I really don't. I just don't.
The reason medic wouldn't claim here ever is because if we do get an extra kill, we can kill everybody in the whole circle.
We don't need an extra kill.
We do. Then you kill all of you.
No, you're right.
So gross.
Oh my god. No, you're saying kill me because I could have 3, and you're saying we can kill everybody.
No, I'm saying kill you because I believe in Spectrum's world.
Because it's so bad. It's so bad if the medic doesn't claim today and then they like die in the night because the medic.
People don't understand. Spectrum plays hard as Mafia. That guy like had to go to work and he sat through like a 4-hour game just playing the whole game out, yelling the whole time as Mafia. This is what he does.
If there's no medic alive, it gives me so much credibility because where's my KP?
And that's a good point, Adam. You just made a great point about my Mafia play. What you haven't made a point about is I have
maybe
0 fake claims. So this is my first ever fake claim. If you believe this is a fake claim, I'm just telling you.
He just claimed.
Go ahead.
Spectrum, can I ask you 2 questions? Number 1, was there? What was the
I'm not voting. I'm sorry. I can't.
What are you trying to say about me, Adam?
Again.
You want to run that by me again?
Okay, yesterday when the day before this day, was there any point where you were like, okay, I'm going to claim that. I'm going to claim that. What was the first point that you thought?
We're killing Spectrum, Dave, Dob, and TJ, and we win the game.
Like, everybody shut up. So basically, there was a formal on Keith, right? And TJ spoke up and he said, I want to rescind off Keith, okay? Because I think that he's towny. To me, that was a really towny thing to do because I'm also reading Keith as town. So unless the world is exactly Adam, TJ, and Keith, I don't see it. Like, I just don't see the world. And the fact that TJ and Adam are going on each other, TJ's making this asinine world about how, like, Adam is, like, partners with Spectrum, possibly. Like, this doesn't make any sense. I want to kill just Dave Dobb and Spectrum and win the game. Like, I don't want to fucking hedge anything.
Or lose the game, Eric. Like, there you go.
Like, Dave Dobb doesn't even sound like he believes himself.
So wait a second.
I don't believe
Are you fucking kidding me, TJ? Like...
Okay, like I've heard enough from
TJ, you're asking where your KP is?
I want to hear from like the person that could like. Sorry, Keith, but like I'm assessing it. I think Eric's always town. If there's
I've done the math wrong.
If there's a world of 3 with Adam in it, you're involved in it.
Okay,
he didn't vote on Grant. What are you talking about?
I don't give a fuck. I'm listening to him. I want Keith to give his reads. I don't care about your shit.
Keith was so town yesterday. Let's hear from him.
Yeah, I think he was town yesterday. I still want to hear from him.
I'm kind of torn because I thought Dave Dobb hammered to get that when he went on second on Grant, and I thought he was trying to save himself at the end. So I actually coming in tonight, I thought Dave Dobb would be my most scummiest person that I came in here. The problem I'm having is Spectrum. Does a rather new person come in and make that type of play?
You're wrong. I just told you that. Like he plays very well as Mafia. That's what he tries to do. Is he tries to play very hard and he tries to put things together and make it work. He sat through the last Mafia for like 4 days. Like he does.
But
things
I'm talking about making this play as coming out and fake claiming if he's Mafia. Does he make that play here?
Yeah,
he just did.
Keith, he made that play. I am cop.
I formal Spectrum.
TJ,
a second. Why don't we kill Dave Dobb?
No, we don't kill Spectrum. We kill Dave.
If we were going to kill either of them,
wait. There's a formal on Spectrum. Actually,
I done it at the end of the day. I want to hear from Spectrum, and then I think I'm killing Adam.
You're not killing me.
I don't give a fuck. I'm the medic, by the way. I saved Eric, Pope, and then Gnome last night. So if I did get saves, I saved Pope and then Gnome.
Okay, you're not the medic.
Spectrum.
What, Eric?
You understand? Nobody believes you, right? Okay.
I don't give a fuck. Spectrum, you need to convince me that they're Mafia.
You would have come 20 minutes ago. Stop.
First, I'm going to say that while I'm sitting here going through things, I realized that unless effing Nipples was a hit, my numbers were wrong, and they may have a third partner still out there. I didn't realize that. I was generating this all as I was going, and
he knows there are two Mafia. It's too pervasive a fact for him to think about a world of three.
No. Joey died, and Pope died, and those of my checks, those two are dead. And
you would have known.
If Adam is Mafia, which I know he is, because otherwise Pope wouldn't have died during the night. That means that Adam is Mafia. I know TJ is Mafia only because he claimed. I had no read on TJ as a Mafia. His counterclaim is what tells me that he's Mafia. So that's Adam and TJ. But that means that Pope and Pope, who died during the night, and Joey, who we lynched, are both down, and we didn't lynch anyone else except Grant. I don't know about Grant. I have no knowledge of Grant.
Spectrum came into this day thinking there was two Mafia because there are two Mafia.
Yeah, I already said that. Like, he can't.
Spectrum came into this day thinking there was one Mafia, well, two Mafia. But what I thought was when Pope died, we went down to one. And then Gnome said she shot Nipples, not Pope. And I was like, oh shit, then Pope was the town, and that makes Adam the Mafia.
This formula is dangerous because Mafia will vote, and if any one town...
I know, I'm not going to push the vote.
There's a 0% chance. What?
I'm not going to push the vote. I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
Spectrum, here's the thing, though, right? Adam formaled Grant. TJ was really angry with Adam about the formal on Grant. It got pushed over at the end of the day. TJ, you heard him scream.
Why would he claim a different?
Why?
He didn't even defend Grant.
Like here's the thing. Like, for that to be the case, you're telling me that Adam and TJ are together. I don't see it.
Okay. Let's go for a different route. Why do I flip on Adam so hard? From Top Town yesterday because I had a green check on him. Based on,
but it's not a green check. It's a different check.
No. Okay, no. I'm saying in my head, guys, I had a green check on him, and the words out of my mouth when you cut me off was based on Joey being a Mafia. I had a green check on him. When I got that Pope was different again, and Gnome says she shot effing Nipples, which means that Pope was the night kill, that I instantly flip on Adam. How do I do that as this new player or whatever? From a cop claim that isn't prepared and nothing, it changes like that
because you knew
all night prepping that.
You knew Pope was dying in it.
His cop claim isn't prepared, guys. What?
No,
I think we kill
Adam. How do I flip? That's not a prepared. When you flip like
to say let's kill Adam. Everybody wants to kill Adam. I don't have partners. Like, what are you talking about?
It could be you, TJ, Eric.
No, I promise.
You're reaching so hard.
100% Adam is.
The problem is you and TJ had shit formals day one.
I did not. I did not.
Okay, TJ's formal can be excused.
TJ got one vote.
I can't believe I didn't vote on TJ and Adam.
How are you going to tell us these formals were bad when we got 1 and 3?
Because I wanted to kill Joey more. That's the only reason I didn't vote on him. It was the same reason not
maybe I identified the Mafia for you day one and tell you to kill
no
them.
one is even looking at Dave Dobb and looking at how fucking obvious Mafia he is. And you guys are...
I know. I'm watching every day,
I agree 100%. We could lose here. We could lose here because you're not looking at Dave Dobb and seeing how obvious of a Mafia he is.
Please, enlighten me how obvious Mafia I am. Please, do it. You can't.
Spoken.
Okay, and I'm gonna follow what you do. I think you're the most towniest person in this game, other than, of course, the confirmed town.
Come on, Keith.
I think we kill Adam here.
You cannot kill me. This is such a free game.
Is telling the truth.
This is honestly just a pussy play.
It's not pussy play. This is the world that I think.
So you think that Mafia?
See, the funny thing is, like, I kind of.
We're gonna lose this.
I kind of do think.
I guarantee.
But like,
the time of this formula is done. The time of this formula is done.
Lose this game.
The time of this formula is done. Do you wish to push or rescind?
Oh, fuck it. I'll push the vote.
Are you kidding?
You've been pushed to vote.
Okay.
10 seconds, please. Shush.
10
seconds,
please.
Shush, please. I don't want to have to mute. 10 seconds, please. Spectrum. You'll get it eventually. I believe in you. There you go.
Yeah, I'm town, guys. I'm town. I cannot believe that you're believing that. Vote if you think I'm Mafia.
All right. If you wish to vote on Spectrum, please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote. 3 is not.
Formal Dave Dobb.
Formal Adam. Formal Adam.
There's a formal on Dave Dobb.
What the? No.
Welcome to hell, Dave Dobb.
All right,
You're
so
dying.
this is what I think, Gnome. I think that you need to.
Okay, no, TJ, you're going to shut up. This is my formal now. I'm going to defend myself. So, like, you can shut the fuck up.
I am going to
in my formal.
Let Dave Dobb
Okay,
talk, TJ.
I'm going to give a brief accusation. I think that you guys need to hear Dave Dobb talk for you to understand that he is obvious Mafia, and you just need to kill him and move on.
Why just let TJ give my accusation because he's town? You understand that, right?
Oh my god, like that's so bad. Shut the fuck up, Adam. You're Mafia and TJ's Mafia. Like, Grant had to be a hit yesterday because that guy, I know in that guy's Mafia, he was Mafia there. So, like, when Grant's Mafia, he tends to smile a lot. He was smiling like all of day one. Yes, Grant was Mafia. Grant was very Mafia. I think you bust, Adam. I do. I think you bust there to try to buy some town some town cred.
What do
you mean I outed?
Like, I'm just gonna say I was thinking about voting on Spectrum, like, but I don't want to vote on the cops. Like, if you guys want to do this and kill Adam, I'm fine with it. But I really think it's just Dave Dobb and Spectrum. I really do. Like if you guys want to push that rule, that's fine.
I'm not Mafia. It's pretty obvious what was here. Like TJ and Adam pushed the mistletoe on Joey. Duly noted, I also thought Joey was Mafia at the time, but they do it to high success. Then we go into the next day. Grant the Mafia tries to kill Keith. The air in the room was that was not going over because Keith projected so much town. It was ridiculous.
If you kill Dave Dobb in Spectrum, game is
especially, and then they kill, and then like.
Why are you saying that Eric tried to kill Keith?
I'm not saying Eric tried to kill Keith. I'm saying Grant tried to kill Keith. Listen to the words I'm saying, TJ. No, that's literally what I said. I said Grant the Mafia tried to kill Keith, and once Keith projected so much town it hurt, Grant knew, like. Mafia knew they weren't going to be able to kill him there. Like,
so Dave Dobb, you think
blatantly obvious. Right? I'm inclined to believe your talent because I believe it's just Adam and TJ.
You think it has to be because you think that Grant's the third.
So who is the third Mafia then? Oh, Grant. Okay.
Okay.
So
let me say that if you're wrong, Dave Dobb, you do understand that 3 Mafia are going to put their hands up here. If any town puts their hand up, you're dead here. So you have to.
I do realize that. Yeah.
No, I'm town. I'm putting my hand up.
Like Dave Dobb, Spectrum, TJ, kill them in that order.
I'm town. I'm putting my hand up.
Like the thing is that
like if I were Mafia with Adam TJ, Spectrum would be dead right now. I'm just putting it out there, boys.
You couldn't have hammered. Don't lie to them.
Oh, I would have had my hand up before the late vote, much later or much.
It's almost ridiculous. I'm getting lynched here because clearly it's because okay, like
if you get lynched, Dave, like we probably lose because like
you probably do. The sad thing is that you're going to lynch me and we're going to lose. Like I'm not Mafia here.
I promise you that we do not lose by lynching Dave Dobb.
Like TJ, you're Mafia. I don't need to hear a word you say, like at all.
We, meaning Mafia, does not lose. Yes.
How can you sit here and tell me I killed Grant and like I'm in the team? How's that?
I don't know. You bust. You didn't expect.
How can a Spectrum for you? How can it not be TJ Spectrum? You're not even considering it. You're not even looking.
That would be completely dumb.
That's what TJ does. It's good. Like that would be a great play.
No, that's bad. That's not.
How is that bad? Always terrible.
Why you
I saw RJ counterclaim his partner one game when his partner fake claimed medic and he should have lost the game for it. It was like counterclaiming your partner in a fake claim is terrible. Like always. Why would TJ, who I consider to be a pretty good player, fake claim a partner? That sounds dumb.
Because they kill you than me.
Like
that's very
think
realistic.
about it.
Kills are so weird.
I'm not even pretending to think about it.
Like this is so disgusting.
Time of this formal is up. You have to push resend.
Push to vote.
This has been pushed to vote.
It's Adam's formal.
No, I thought it was TJ's. My bad. This has been pushed to vote.
He's pushing anyway. I'm town here. Like, if you don't see that, we're killing Adam. We're killing TJ. We're winning the game. I'm real tired of getting mislynched as town because players think they know I'm obvious Mafia, and then they lynch me.
If you wish to vote on Dave Dom, please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
Jesus fucking Christ, you guys.
I formal TJ.
I formal.
Second Adam.
Oh my God! All of you need to stop.
So, who tried to formal me? Adam, did you try to formal me?
All right. Yes. You are entering RNG 1.
I formal TJ.
Yeah, formal Adam.
Second Adam.
There is a formal on
You guys
Adam.
don't. Like, I don't understand how you guys don't see it.
Okay, right. I'm unsure
I'm
today.
sorry.
I'd like to give my accusation.
This is ridiculous.
Adam, number one, you played very, very differently from your usual town play day one. You were very, very quiet. You didn't actually get pushy and become your usual self till late in the game, and that was a little weird for me. The second thing is that I know for a fact only town voted on you, me and Pulp. The third thing is that I do think that you're playing like I'm not getting lynched, and not like giving proper reasons why other people should get lynched and why Spectrum's
we don't lose.
I did that the whole day.
We don't lose by killing you,
okay,
Adam.
I don't care. Stop it, O'Kane. You very easily could. How
could we, TJ?
Because I explained it. You don't have guaranteed kills. Like, you don't know who you're killing. It's not like it's me versus these two Mafia. That's not how it is.
I don't have any information.
Different worlds. Stop talking, please. First of all, like I said the thing about Poke yesterday. Like, Joey was dying day one no matter what. I would have formal him with Poke it, and immediately I seconded him. I accused him for half of my formal. Like, that was me. I killed Joey personally. I will take the credit for that post game. That guy was a Mafia. He is dead. That's why KP has not been here the entire game.
What are the votes on
that like pretty much clears Eric for me as far as I'm concerned. Like, it's like the Poke thing he said, except that Eric's actually like some no-name basketball player. I don't know basketball players, so I couldn't give him a name. But like, they aren't going to go back and forth with each other like that if they're both Mafia. So that guy's town for me. Keith, oh my God! Unless it's, I guess no, that doesn't make sense though, because it has to be TJ Spectrum in my opinion. I was thinking if like Grant couldn't be with Keith, I don't think, and like Keith didn't go back and vote on Grant after he like pushed on him the whole day. I think Keith's clear. O'Kane's over here being retarded. This is his town play in my opinion. Since like day one when he was in my formal and he like couldn't decide what to do, he wouldn't have done anything if he were Mafia. He was like talking to me like, "Oh my God, this is like how you play in quieter games. I don't know what to do." I believe O'Kane is town. Gnome is cleared. So this is why I'm saying we can kill Spectrum, Dave Dobb, and TJ, the only people who could be Mafia. Spectrum could very easily be with TJ because Spectrum claims a red on me, TJ claims a red on Dave Dobb. That puts like, it's very easy to say, all right, let's kill Dave Dobb and let's kill Adam and then let's decide in final 3. TJ can count. That's a good play. Which is why I was formaling TJ. Like, I tried to put a formal on the person you're all saying is my partner. I don't do the wife homie stuff. If I were Mafia with TJ, Wesley. I would have been formaling sleep, so TJ could have seconded. Yeah. Like, you understand that, right? Like, if I have 3, I would just say I formal sleep, and TJ would be like, I second. Bam.
Adam's not Mafia.
I'm not.
No, just push the vote. I'm not voting.
I'm not pushing the vote. I'm not. Like, you percent if you want to.
We're gonna sleep. Like, Adam, I'm not killing you.
I don't think your vote is enough. I'm sorry. That's not happening.
Eric, you think there's 2 Mafia,
okay,
right?
I'm considering voting here.
The only rule that I'm afraid of is you, Dave Dobb, and Spectrum. That is the only rule I'm afraid of. Like, because I'm pretty sure O'Kane is town, and I know Gnome is town, and I know I'm town.
Okay, Adam, can I ask you a question?
And I know you're not with Adam, and I know that Keith is not with Adam. And
Wait, Spectrum, hold on, stop. Why did you try to ask me a question?
Because I want to see a paranoid thing here. Okay, is there a chance? I'm just asking that Gnome isn't Vigi, and she actually called her shot. I'm just saying. If Pope died in the night as the Mafia, that's the only way. Okay, well then you're Mafia.
I can't say that. No, wait. Then there'd have to be another Vigi Spectrum. You're not even picturing the thing. Like, for people who think that Gnome's not Mafia, she didn't care about getting town red day one.
Let me say this. I think that it's bad to sleep here. I think that the fact that Adam tried to formal me means that he's probably trying to get a formal and then make us and then force sleep through RNG.
One cop has a red check on me. The other is trying to kill me. I'm trying to kill him.
The fact that he tries to formal me at the end of the day makes absolutely no sense.
It's either him or you.
You think it is you? You think it is Dave Dobb and Spectrum, right? You think that it's Dave Dobb and Spectrum. You think there's a Mafia Dead and Joey, right?
Or Dave Dobb, Spectrum, you. I don't have any information on Joey. If Joey's town,
listen to his formal. You said you think you can read Joey.
If you're
town,
okay.
What do you think about Joey?
If you're town and you're about to get formaled, you're the other person that's going to die tonight. Or today.
All I'm telling you,
play the game.
Okay, all I'm telling town now is I'm certain Adams Town. I don't know what the world is outside of that, but I am certain Adams Town.
Well, unless Keith is Mafia, we don't lose.
Spectrum doesn't have immunity, by the way.
What do you mean?
Yes, he does.
Oh, yes, he does.
Done. The time
You didn't vote, Eric.
Shush. Time this form was done. You wish to push or rescind?
I don't vote for the cop.
Push.
Been pushed to vote. 10 seconds, please, Adam.
Please not vote. I'm town. I strongly believe that there are two alive. Joey was always Mafia. We can sleep. It cannot lose the game. We have more information tomorrow. There is no reason to kill me. Gnome dies, but that doesn't matter.
All right. If you wish to vote on Adam, please put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote.
One vote.
That is enough. Adam, you are dead. Please go to sleep.
It's your boy Phil. Oh, it's dark in here.
Hello.
What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
So, are you watching the Dota tournament?
Off and on. Not really.
I haven't got to watch any of it. Because I don't want to. Ha! Got him.
C9 already lost. So it's a sad day.
Oh, did they? Yeah, I suppose that would be the only reason I'd watch.
Yep.
I don't. LOL is greater than Dota. They both suck. So
that's a real answer.
Overwatch coming out into beta soon, which is gonna be pretty cool. High Res Studios, the people who make Smite and can't remember the other games, but that's the only one I care about. Smite. They just announced their new FPS.
Anti-Outwatch.
Yeah, they announced their new FPS called Paladins, which is a complete ripoff of Overwatch. It looks exactly the same. Which
is what they did with Smite.
Yeah, it's like they showed pre-alpha screenshots. It's so it's so bad. Like one of the players actually is almost like a replica of a character in Overwatch. I just don't know what they're doing. But yeah, Overwatch,
they're making money.
Yeah, they will make money off it too. Overwatch is gonna be good though. I'm excited for that.
I don't know. I'm like first-person shooter out.
There hasn't been a first-person
shooter. There's salty cooldown, right?
No, you can wake up.
As long as you're not salty, you can wake up.
They're gonna abandon Smite like they dropped Tribes and Global Legend. No, Smite's big actually, and when I say big, I'm like relatively speaking. In the MOBA scene, it's like number 3.
They were smart releasing it on Xbox.
Yeah, and it being the first one to come out.
Is Smite bigger than HOTS and
It was as of 2014, but
didn't it come out 2015?
No. Smite has been released for 1 year.
No, Here's the Storm, I mean. Sorry.
Oh, Here's the Storm. Yeah, right. So like probably as of 2015 it will be 4th. But I don't know. I really don't know how big I don't know how big HOTS is. I don't keep up with it, I guess, enough.
It's got 5,000 viewers right now, but Chew's streaming. He's only got 1,000 of them. It's funky.
So
Blizzard makes good games and turns them terrible.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really look forward to Overwatch. I don't know, the last FPS I played, like, I don't know what it was. Like I can never get into PC FPSs because your options are Counter-Strike or nothing.
Dirty Bomb, Pope.
Oh yeah, Dirty Bomb was a flop.
I disagree.
Did you play Dirty Bomb?
Me?
No, I played TF2.
Yeah, Joey played TF2.
Oh, okay.
TF2 though was like in its prime when Halo 3 was in its prime.
It was never in its prime.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
There's no such thing as TF2 in its prime.
Oh, okay. Like I'm saying, like they reached their probably their high points at the same time, and I was a Halo.
Well, I never really cared about the casual side of TF2. Competitive or bust.
Team Kev, what the fuck is this?
Honestly, dude, it's like Clue, but if there was teams.
Yeah, kinda. I think I don't know if you guys ever.
So you have 19 people asking if it was Mrs. Plum at the same time.
No, you have one team called Mrs. Plum. It's not even Mrs. Plum. It's Mr. Plum.
I love.
Professor Plum.
Professor Plum.
Come on.
Speaking of Plum,
I love Lamp, but also Clue. I think it's probably my favorite board game.
Clue is a great board game, but you guys are plum tuckered out because I made a shitty segue. Get out of here. Did I miss a message?
I think we had to set a name every time. No.
That's one. Here,
I don't pay attention. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, that's what I'm here for.
There we go. All right. That seems to be everybody. Today will be a 16-minute day. During the night. O'Kane, you die. Okay. You get
checks.
Yep. I am a great checker and a terrible try to win it as a cop. I checked Eric. He's your different. There you go. There's your team with TJ, Eric, and Adam. I check a different every day. Man, I'm bad at.
Okay, Spectrum. Let me just say, you checked the wrong person.
No, I understand, Eric. I understand that if Dave Dobb was their third, for example, and I'm just giving an example, or Keith was, we could fight through that. But if it was Eric, we were fucked.
Let me break this down for you guys.
I hope you guys realize that I'm essentially confused.
Wait. I want to hear TJ's checks.
Eric is different than Dave. I mean, I pretty much, Keith, I really loved everything that you said that day when I formed you. So I am almost like dead set that you're town. If you're Mafia, then I will like be really super surprised. And I wasn't gonna check Gnome. Like the only person that I could realistically think checking there is Eric because he's the only one really left. I felt like O'Kane was town. I think O'Kane was town the whole game, but I expected that the only two Mafia left are Dave and Spectrum.
Keith and Gnome.
Let me
TJ, can you stop for a second? I need to talk.
Won yesterday.
I would have won yesterday. I'll tell you what happened. So
no. First of all, it was only
you tried to win yesterday.
No, listen. If you let me talk, I will explain it to you very carefully. Okay? You're saying that the world is me, TJ, and Adam, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. What happens if TJ doesn't vote on Adam? We sleep and win the game. Why didn't that happen?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
You fucked up.
I should be confirmed.
I don't have all that, guys. Is there a world where people will go this far double stacking? Yes, and that world is TJ, Eric, Adam, not Dave Dobbs Spectrum.
No,
sorry.
No. Can I say it?
Eric had 2 chances to win yesterday. If Eric
you guys are mental if you don't think that's
not even Eric.
He had 2 chances to win. He voted on me yesterday.
100% agree that they've done what they.
There's no way I could possibly be Mafia if I didn't vote on Adam. So you're saying
I'm done with this.
I don't have a check on you.
The
only way you're Mafia is because you're counterclaiming me.
He completely fucks up by saying that Eric is the last Mafia. Because if I didn't vote on Adam there,
I didn't fuck up. Because that's what the difference is.
He's saying it's me, Adam, and Eric. So if I didn't vote on Adam, then we would have either just formaled someone else because all of us had a
You guys already know.
Guys, there's no reason to argue like this. I understand against the team team of Adam, TJ, and Eric, I cannot win. So go ahead and vote me. Let the Mafia fucking win. It's not gonna. We cannot win this because I am not good enough to beat TJ and Eric.
And
I accept that fact.
Bob.
That Eric is your Mafia.
I'm not Mafia.
It's impossible for us to be Mafia together. You
I hope you guys are enjoying this. By the way, are you?
TJ, it's not impossible because it's actually happening right now.
Eric, did you vote on Adam yesterday?
I did not vote on Adam.
Can you tell me why?
Because I believe the world was Dave Dobb and Spectrum. I was highly sure that O'Kane was Town. The only world where we were going to lose by not lynching somebody there is if Keith was with TJ and Adam. Keith was with Dave Dobb and Spectrum. Sorry.
Did you not say you were okay voting on either of those as long as it wasn't the cops? And then you went with Dave Dobb, but you didn't go with Adam? I mean,
yeah, because I think you two are Mafia, and now I know.
I understand, but what you said was,
you would have.
Either of them, but I won't vote on the cops.
I said no. I said if we're gonna link, no, you guys. Okay, look, this is what's happening.
So easy.
You guys are gonna keep talking over me, and I'm not gonna be able to say anything. So here's the thing: I said I do not want to lynch between the two cops. I want to lynch between their red checks. And then as the day progressed, me, like a good Mafia player, assesses the situation and goes with the read that he's making, okay? O'Kane had the correct read at the end of the day. It was that Adam was Town, okay? If TJ is Mafia with him and me, we win on 3 different occasions that game.
I would have never
on that day. Like, this is just open and shut. Like, this doesn't.
You can't say that, TJ.
I follow Dave Dobb. I follow Spectrum. Like, this game is over.
If O'Kane is the one that's voting with me on Spectrum and Dave Dobb, I never kill him. I would probably just kill Gnome because I never thought that O'Kane was Medic. I even said that his claim was
O'Kane was never Medic. Like, these are new players. They don't know the reads. Like, somebody claims Medic, they think that he's the Medic.
I'll explain everything. All the reasons why it's impossible for me to be Mafia. First of all, I was one of the main people who called out Joey as Mafia and pushed on him during his formal. There was visibly
except in your world, he's not Mafia.
Following that, yesterday I said in the beginning of the day that I'd be willing to vote on Adam because I have Spectrum.
How's he not Mafia in TJ's world?
So, and I think that they're probably the only two left. But I would be willing to vote on Adam because that's the only reason why. That's the only way that I think that we could possibly lose this game. So when Adam tries to formal me randomly at the end of the day after calling me Town for the entire time,
because you're both Town. You're both Town.
So then why would he try to formal me?
Because he doesn't want to die. He's Town. Like, this is so simple.
That's irrelevant, but that's why I voted on him because there's no reason.
No, you're bad. You should never vote there. You're bad.
Well, I think that it's fine because if I have Dave Dobb,
look at that Mafia interaction.
Mafia, then there's no reason why I should not vote on someone who's potentially Mafia because I think that it was probably Dave Dobb and Spectrum, which honestly it could have still been Adam. But the fact that he's now putting me with Eric absolutely confirms that it's impossible. If he had said that Eric is the same,
how is it impossible? Explain, legitimately explain how it's impossible.
Okay, I mean,
not to mention that there is no world I would have called Eric.
If I did not vote there,
I was Mafia.
Spectrum, you have no other choice. Who are you going to call? Who are you going to call Red?
Keith? I would have. I would have said Grant was the Mafia, and I would have called someone the same.
No, Spectrum. You have to come up with a check today. Who's it going to be on? Me or Keith?
I would have said Eric is the same as Pope. Is what I would have said.
So what are you going to do? You're going to lynch Keith and TJ?
No, I would have left TJ and then. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I didn't have to fake anything. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to fake anything. Didn't even know that I had to go that far.
God, can you stop?
Grant is would have been my other Mafia was what I would have done to get this.
I have tried really hard.
If Dave Dobbs was with me, I would have only needed to lynch one.
I have tried really hard not to have to yell this entire game.
I'm sorry, that is not.
But the fact is,
like we've already shouted. Like
the fact is that if he's saying that I'm with fucking Adam, there's absolutely no reason why I would ever vote on Adam there if Eric's with him as well. Because if both me and Eric and O'Kane, who said he was never going to vote, don't vote, then the vote doesn't pass, and then we end up going to sleep and we win the game.
Just listen to TJ. He's talking like he doesn't know what's going on in the game because he doesn't know. He's not Mafia. Like, he doesn't know who people are until he gets checks on them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's just his mindset, where he's going from.
The people making the decision here are obviously Keith and me.
You and Keith need to make the decision because you two are confirmed Town right now, right?
And Gnome, I'm being completely honest with you. Heart to you, I would have killed either you or Keith last night because O'Kane was on my side. And I didn't think he was Medic. There's absolutely no reason why I would ever.
Wait, no, that's bad.
So in terms of
you can totally kill O'Kane. That's such bullshit.
So I got a question though. But if we don't lynch Adam there's 7 today. So even if there was 3 Mafia can't win, right?
No, the game would have been over with 3. You get 2.
They would have got to kill 2 last night.
Okay.
So this is
because he's saying Keith, he's saying that it's me, Adam, and Eric. So he's confirming that there was 3 Mafia lives. That means if we slept yesterday, we could have won. So I have no reason to vote on Adam.
So I think the Spectrum has played this so tiny. I think you played really good claims and stuff, but today it doesn't make logical sense how Eric could be another Mafia. Just because, logically, he could have won yesterday.
I completely understand. That's what I said. There's no way Town can win this because he played from a position of either you could call it just in case, so that if it went wrong.
No, it's very easy for Eric to be with TJ. Let's look at the logic here. I'm going to look at the logic because clearly they're probably going to kill me before they kill you, Spectrum. So I'm going to talk here and explain the logic. TJ was obviously planning to call me Mafia yesterday to the point that he wanted me Vigi shot when I seconded Grant. That is absolute. So TJ was always if TJ was a fake cop, he was always going to put a red check on me because he wanted me shot in the night, always. So TJ's basically Mafia from that. Eric basically was hard with Adam and TJ yesterday. So Eric saying, "Oh, I can't be with TJ and Adam" is bullshit because he super went with the Spectrum Dave Dobb world. That's such asinine garbage that Eric cannot be with TJ and Adam. Get the fuck out of here.
Dave Dobb,
end the game.
It's like you're not even paying attention, and I'm pretty sure you're not.
I've just given you
I'm not paying attention. Look what the fuck I just laid out. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're not getting it.
Gee, could it be TJ, Eric?
You're not getting why your Mafia partner fucked up.
And Adam
I have actual checks.
I want to talk to
cannot be. Oh, okay.
Could it have been TJ and Eric, and then somebody else, and the Adam kill, saving Adam?
You have to come to a consensus,
between Pope and Adam.
Keith and Noam, you have to come to a consensus.
The reason why that doesn't work is for it to be TJ, Eric, and someone else. Someone else would have to be me, which means there's 3 alive and the game's over. I'm telling you that the 3 on my checks are, I wrote it down and I can't show you, but I wrote Joey, Adam, Pope, Eric, and then I looked and said, who could be the Mafia partners with each of these? And I said, knowing this, for Joey and Pope to be Mafia, then Noam has to be Mafia. And the only reason I'm saying that is Noam would have had to call her shot as fake. She would have had to said, I shot what's-his-face instead of I shot Pope. And then when I look at that, I said, that's a possible world, except that then TJ is fake claiming as Town, and I don't believe that. So clearly TJ's Mafia. That means that both Pope and Joey are Town. I figured that out. There is no other world. TJ and Eric can't be with anyone else because it would have to be me, and that can't be. We'd be dead right now.
Keith, based on reads alone, forget logic or anything. Based on reads alone, who are you reading most Towny in this game, other than me?
TJ, but that doesn't necessarily mean I think that he's the cop.
So, listen, people.
What? What do you mean, bitch? What do you mean you're reading me, Town? You don't think that I'm the cop?
Because you're playing Town doesn't necessarily mean that I believe that it's enough to override my belief on Spectrum.
Guys, this is very, very, very simple. Okay, TJ and I are very good players. Okay, we both had opportunities to win the game. If we were Mafia together with Adam, we would not squander those opportunities. The game would have been
tried.
I did not try.
No.
You, Adam, and TJ all voted for me. You tried.
You, not Spectrum. I could have killed him.
How would you have killed me?
I was never voting on Spectrum there.
There was 3 votes. There was 8 people. You needed 1 more person to vote to hammer that.
Yeah.
There was 3 votes and 8 people.
Right.
You could not have killed me.
But someone explained.
Someone explained to me. You could not have hammered me.
That is correct. But someone explained to me why I'm calling Adam out at the beginning of the day, saying that I would lynch him because I think that that's the only way that we could possibly lose the game. And then when it's the last formal of the day,
somebody else didn't vote.
Then I vote on him.
I could have sworn I saw 4.
We could have just won the game. Why do I have to say anything else?
It was you, TJ, Adam, and O'Kane.
Like TJ never votes on his partner there. It's so obvious, guys.
Actually, because I called him out. I called him out the beginning.
I have so much trouble.
And then I buried him during his formal because O'Kane was talking up saying that he didn't want to lynch him, and I thought that it was fucking weird as shit that Adam formals me at the end of the day. Why would I do that to my partner?
Guys, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
I don't know, because maybe you thought Spectrum wouldn't check Eric. I don't know what goes through your head.
I agree. I completely agree with what Dave Johnson said. I cannot argue against this. You are absolutely right. The logic says it's TJ and Eric because you are so good. That's how you laid it out for the town. They are going to win Mafia the game.
He's got.
I'm telling you, and I promise you, in Endgame, you will see that Eric, TJ, and Adam took us for a ride. And at that point, I will tell you, I'm being honest, guys. I've never fake claimed, and if that's how bad I am at regular claiming, don't expect me to ever fake claim.
God, I swear to God, you guys,
Spectrum's world doesn't make sense, but I like it.
If you just look at how Spectrum, if you just look at how Spectrum has been
Gnome, you're actually throwing the game
compared to all the rest of them. Spectrum,
no, you're not, Gnome.
Spectrum is finally.
No, you're fucking not.
Where he is at risk of being lynched. So what has he done? He's gotten loud. He's gotten angry, and that's completely different from the entire rest of the game.
Okay, and TJ doesn't play with me, but I get louder as the game goes on, and there are less people I can actually talk up. First of all, loud, and I apologize to you and anyone else out there, but loud does not mean mad. Loud means Italian, okay? Anyone who's watching right now can tell you, I'm Italian. That's how I talk. So I apologize that I'm loud. The only time I got upset-ish was, please give me his reads. That was a little over the top, and I apologize for that.
So this is what I'm going to say.
The fake what I'm going to say. Look, didn't want to give them back to me.
Listen, listen, can I talk? You guys have talked the majority of the day, okay? Not only is Logic on my side. Let's look at
you haven't?
I haven't talked barely any this day. Like, I've talked maybe like 45 seconds. I've talked 45 seconds. Anyway.
That's not true at all!
Would you guys feel like would it be easier for you to lynch Dave Dobb, the obvious Mafia? Because Spectrum's actually playing pretty good.
No, I don't think I'm gonna lynch him.
But we've agreed that.
All right, whatever. Like Keith, I swear, I really fucking.
No, this is not going to happen. I'm not going to let this happen.
Because Gnome is trying her damnedest to throw this game that is an auto win.
So
we've agreed that your vote on Adam.
No. Let me talk to you for a second, okay? Let me talk to you for a second.
Doesn't matter, right? Isn't
no, it completely matters. That's the whole game. That is the whole game, Keith. Keith. If I didn't vote on Adam, listen to me. Just shh. If I didn't vote on Adam, we won the game. He's saying that confirmed Mafia team is me, Adam, and Eric. If I didn't vote on Adam, Adam lives. We go to sleep. We kill 2 in the night. The game's over. That's it. That's
that was RNG 1, right?
Yeah.
That was RNG 1, right?
So who else is gonna get formal? Me? You're gonna formal me and lynch me?
Probably.
No, you would never.
No, that was no. What all that would happen is that, like, if we're all Mafia together, all that happens is, like, Adam formals somebody, I second, and then
I already thought that we were town.
You know what I mean? So anyway, so this is what I'm going to tell you, Gnome. So aside from
Keith, get a formal
and logic and whatnot, so you have to look at my plays. So basically, I voted on Joey. We saw a reduction in KP. I don't double stack. Okay, that's not my play. I go for Cop. Okay, and
chances for a medic save, Eric. There's always a chance for a medic save.
Oh, and you know what O'Kane said? I was the medic save. O'Kane said that he put the save on me night 1. Okay.
He's put the save. No, he's not even put the save on you night 0. He's not even put the save on Pope night 1. Get the fuck out of here.
He confirmed Pope night 1 and Gnome night 2.
I'm sorry, the day has ended and no formals were made.
I tried to second Dave Dobb.
I could not hear that formal. I apologize.
I was formaling TJ.
If there was no formal, it goes to RNG.
I did not hear a second.
And it should go. And if there's no formal, it would go to the confirmed anyway.
Why aren't you saying
I second. I didn't hear.
You all need to stop. All right. All right, so I did not hear the formal, or I did not hear the second in time. That's what I'm going to say.
Doesn't matter. We don't.
Ben, if there's no formal end of day, it goes to RNGs, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, you go to sleep. It doesn't matter.
No, you don't.
It goes to RNGs.
Of course, it would go to RNGs.
Okay. Well, there is no RNGs.
If the formal timer ends, the day ends.
No RNGs anyway. Go to sleep.
That's a video game right there.
Yeah, but for the unaware, if there's no formal end of day, you skip the guaranteed and you go to the RNG formals, and however many of those you have, you have.
Is that in the daily Mafia rules?
It is, and it's also how it's been played for the past, like, since I joined.
No, it's not. You never settled it.
I don't know.
But it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, I wrote up a whole thing of rules. Like, I wanted to try and make something semi-official. Like, Greg wanted to change something. What did he tell me?
I think we should defer the ruling to the inventor of the RNG formals, myself.
I approve. I like the idea. Not of deferring the ruling, but of the RNGs.
Yeah, that was a pretty sick rule I made there. At least there's still Dota. We can always go back to the Dota. Oh shit, I should turn on Twitch chat. MafiaNext. We got a barn burner on our hands. MafiaNext, where noobs become legend.
Joey, what was the most awkward night chat experience you've ever had to deal with? Like from waking up with somebody who was in the game who had an interesting...
Honestly, Gurglick for sure. And he's like, I skip the friend zone. I go straight to the fucking. He's got some serious issues that he needs to work out.
Were you ever in a night chat after the raid?
For the F.
I PM TJ. I PM TJ after that. I think he's talking about the horses.
Get out of here, nerds. I'll fight you. And alive can come alive.
Did this time.
All right, I'll make it a 12-minute day. In the night, gnome, you die. Day begins.
I wish we could just win.
So it's up to you, Keith.
I really wish we could just win, Keith.
Keith, you'll be happy to know that
I feel like we read each other the entire game, and we have logic that proves that we're town, and I don't understand why this game has lasted so long. So, Keith, explain to me why you think Dave Dobb is town. Because you can't just read one person. You have to be reading both people as town. So explain to me either why you think Eric, me, or Dave Dobb or Spectrum are like whatever you think, because all of them need to be refuted so that you get to the right spot. Because I really don't want to lose this game. I really don't.
I mean, I think Dave Dobb has become more town these last 2 days.
Why?
I just think he has indignation.
What does that mean?
That he is just pissed off that he's been called Mafia when he knows he's town.
This is what I'll say about that. Would you think that I was town if I just sat here and then every time someone said my name, I would speak up and go, no?
TJ, like, I respect the fact that you're still trying, but like, pretend like you know my Mafia play. Like, even remotely pretend.
I don't need to pretend.
When I'm Mafia, I have like 0 fire whatsoever. I know that for a fact. I've been told I need to add fire to my Mafia.
You haven't had any fire this game. The only time you've ever had any fire is once you finally got a red check on you, which it took you probably like 10 minutes after I outed with a red check on you for you to actually give a reaction. Once I called you out and not doing anything after I claimed a red check on you, I said, "Look at Keith. He's just sitting there. He didn't even have any reaction when I claimed his cop." And he goes, "Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I think you're the Mafia." That's not fire. That's just you responding to getting called out. You have had no actual genuine responses. Like, this is how you read someone town. If they have like an actual like outburst, something that like, so for example, when Spectrum outed as cop and I instantly counterclaimed with all of my checks, that's how you know that I'm town.
Keith, I'm gonna help you.
That's like not even correct.
I'm gonna help you.
Not even correct.
All right. Why don't you refute me then? Because that's all you said this whole game is that's not even correct. But you have no logic. You have no reasons. You have
like Spectrum is just like when Spectrum coming out as the cop.
Keith, go ahead.
Okay, Eric, I want you to let me ask Spectrum a question. Then I'm going to go to you, Spectrum. If it was TJ, Eric, and Adam, why would they not hammer knowing O'Kane was going to vote?
I have no reason except for swag. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I told you yesterday, if we're going to go on this logic of who should have won already, then you need to just lose the game. I don't swear we're going to win as Mafia. You have to look at the fact that there is no way I make that claim that a player as strong as TJ, who already had his claim prepped like he did, could easily claim like that. That I said, okay, well, I'm evaluating it in the world of my claims. So if my checks are correct and I'm calling what it is, then the only way Adam could be wrong is this. Is this a possible world with Gnome not being the Vigi? I mean, I was evaluating this and that. Now, you could argue, yes, TJ evaluated too because he went against the whole Adam thing because for him, Adam was – but that's what I'm saying. There's no way to go with logic here. I mean, they are betting on you're going with logic. That's what they want. As Mafia, they said, fuck this. Let's build a logical world that they cannot refute. And that's what they did.
That's not true.
I
have three things. And then I'll stop talking for a little while. One, he's saying let's build a logical world that we can't refute. That doesn't make any sense. It's actually let's choose not to win today or let's win today. He's saying this bullshit play. This is my second point. He's saying this bullshit reasoning that I've never claimed a power role before. I've never fake claimed. I'll tell you right now, Keith, I swear on my life, I have never and would never swag someone for no reason. I would just choose to win that day. I would never do that. I have never done that, and that is the God honest.
And then if that's the case,
and so it's my turn, right?
Adam, because you didn't want to get Mafia.
I checked Gnome last night because I was getting scared that it's possibly that Gnome could have been Gnome could have been really fucking with my mind right now.
What? That's not even correct. So Keith,
go ahead, Eric.
So here's what I'm going to say. You were asking about the situation where I could have won. So I don't swag. I don't know if you watched that All-Stars game where Ben swagged on Ryan, and then I had a talking to him.
I do not. It's not swag. I know.
Sure. Yeah, I don't do that. If I've got the game on my side,
situational situation.
That's fine. I'm telling you, man to man, I don't swag. So here's what I'm.
That's swagging. It's TJ. That's swagging.
Here's what I'm going to say, Keith. So let's look at the formula on you. What was it, day 2 or something like that? I was saying let's vote on the people that didn't vote on Joey because I was pretty sure they reduced KP and whatnot. And somebody formaled you and TJ seconded. So I was defending you because I didn't want you to get lynched because basically I wanted to vote on the people that were not voting on Joey, right? And TJ seconded you. And then about 2 or 3 minutes to your formal, he said, I think this guy is town. I want to end this formal. Like, to me, that was how I started reading TJ as town. Because when I've got a town read on somebody and somebody formals or seconds that person and then says in their formal that I don't want to vote on this person anymore, to me, that's a town thing. If I were Mafia in that situation, I would just shut up and hope that there's enough votes in that person. I'm losing my voice. I'm sorry.
I'm losing my voice.
But you have to understand that this game was won about 3 days ago, and we've gone on this like paranoid world, and we're about to lose this game because of it. So I need you to vote with me and TJ and end the game, and you will win this game. I promise you. It's just as simple as that. You have, like, independently, you're reading me as town this whole game, right? O'Kane read me town. Gnome read me town. Everybody in this game read me town.
And you can project town as Mafia, Eric. That's not hard.
The only person in this game that Spectrum could have red checked legitimately. Okay, I am the only person, and he fucked up because it messes up with the logic. Okay, it messes up with the logic because TJ could have won the game by not voting on Adam, and we go to sleep and kill 2 people, and the game is over. Like, it is as like nobody will blame you at all if we're Mafia and you lose here because the logic is 100% on our side.
They are correct.
If you're worried at all, nobody will ever be.
Congratulations,
we are town.
Congratulations, TJ made this game like
town here by voting
with logic. I get that, but there's other logic to why TJ and Eric are Mafia.
Okay, name it.
Do you not hear my entire yesterday and today? Like TJ wanted to
Mafia this game except reduce KP day 1.
Except You didn't.
Except you didn't reduce KP day
Well,
one.
that's your claim.
That's
We all saw what happened.
That's not logic. That's just a counterpoint. That's
No, like
that's the logical alternative.
No, I'm answering I'm answering to Eric's
What was
point.
O'Kane's
Like,
vote on Adam?
What? O'Kane said he was town.
No, what was O'Kane's vote on Adam?
No vote. No
He didn't vote. He said he was town. Like, why do we kill him? He's
did
never the
not
medic
vote.
there. He's on our side.
O'Kane said he would never vote.
Adam
Like,
got,
that's why
he
they
could have
killed
killed
him.
any of the three. It literally did not matter.
That's why
It really did. Which one? Didn't matter which one you killed.
Why are we going to kill somebody that is hard reading the person that is our Mafia teammate as town? And actually ends the day is saying, I want to sleep, is so confident that we are town, all three of us. Well, now you know that it's all three of us, that we are all town, that he is going to risk sleeping. That's how sure he was. And O'Kane plays with me and TJ all the fucking time. He knows we're town. Keith, you should know we're town. Everybody in the fucking world.
Because O'Kane can be bad. O'Kane always has the chance of being bad.
Right,
you know that.
O'Kane doesn't get a read on me that badly. It doesn't happen. And he's really good at Adam, too.
regardless of whether you're saying he's bad or not, it makes no sense that we would kill
Sorry?
him.
Adam got everybody except for me and O'Kane. Adam got every single person except for me and O'Kane. Like, even TJ! What the fuck were you doing, TJ?
I told you, when he says at the end of the day that he's going to formal me, when he just started calling me town, I thought
So
that's
bad.
that's
We're gonna have a talk after this. You're so bad, dude. You're so bad.
Whatever. I thought that it made sense, but obviously
No, it never makes sense.
I understand now it was a bad play. I understand that it was obvious that that Adam was town, but it makes sense at the time when he's trying to formal me at the end of the day.
So I've given you everything, Keith. You got the keys to win this game.
So, Eric, in your spewing information on 2 different occasions yesterday, you threw out false information.
Okay.
One on your vote of me that you could have hammered, which would have made you. I mean, it's like you're throwing out information to make yourself look better, and it's.
So I thought there were 4 votes with me not voting. If there were only 3, I apologize, but I could have sworn I could have hammered that vote. The point that I'm making is that TJ never votes on Adam.
Only 3 votes there.
TJ never votes on Adam if they're together.
And then
never
happens. One at the end of the day.
Only 3 votes because I know Gnome didn't vote. I know Keith didn't vote.
Like the fact that they're even calling each other Mafia.
Oh, and then you try to get yourself claimed as the cop save, the medic save on day
He
1.
said it. Okay, said if I saved
Okay, said he saved you night 0. If he was medic, he saved you night 0. Shut the fuck up, Eric.
He said night 1. I asked. No. You guys are lying right now. You are lying through your teeth. I asked O'Kane. I said okay. I said medic. Anybody medic. If you got to save night 1, time to out right now. And O'Kane said if I saved anybody, Eric, it was you. That was
and then he claimed medic with the saves of Eric, Pope, and
no.
Like I feel like I can't even say anything anymore because it's like we're arguing against a brick wall. Like Eric is so town, and all of his points that he's making are so correct and so accurate. But the shit that
but they're not accurate when he's making statements that are false. When he's saying he could have hammered.
Okay, so
I don't lie. Even if I'm Mafia, I don't lie. I don't lie, boys.
You're saying they're false, but you give no reasons why they're false.
Why?
I just told you why they're false.
They're false if you say I could have
said.
hammered and you couldn't. They're false if you say I was the medic save and you weren't. Those are false statements.
If I saved anybody, it was you.
How the fuck would he know if he was the medic save?
O'Kane, when he said I formal spec someone's sector, and he said, by the way, I'm the medic. And someone said, what was your saves? He said, I saved Eric night 0, Pope night 1, and Gnome night 2. So if there was a medic save...
The funny thing is, I bet you I was the save.
So the fact that he's calling himself a medic save after that claim is false. The fact that he says he could have hammered me when he couldn't is false. I'm not saying that he's not making true statements. I'm not saying that part of his stuff isn't logical. I made one statement that it wasn't, and you're saying what wasn't false. And then I made those statements.
Learn and get better. So... if I'm wrong, I don't care about criticism.
And that's fine. I understand.
I'm in a formal TJ.
I second TJ.
Oh,
there's a formal on TJ accusation.
All right, Keith. All right, look at me now. Please at least promise me that you haven't made up your mind yet, and that you're going to listen to me during this formal. So
you got 4 minutes.
so I can make my last attempt to try to win us this game. Okay, so I'm gonna walk through our entire game and explain to you. And sorry, I am losing my voice too because I've been trying really, really hard this game to try to convince you guys that I'm down. So I'm gonna walk through my entire game and explain to you how it's impossible that I could be Mafia. I mean, there's no point for me at this point to even talk about like who is Mafia, but I just want to explain to you all the towny things that I've done. Starting at day one, when I got formaled, I was super relaxed. Day one as Mafia, I'm typically like very nervous. I will get angry at the person who formed me. I didn't get angry at the person who formed me. I was relaxed. I was just sitting back. I explained my read, and I questioned Joey during my formal to try to figure out like during my formal, I questioned Joey. I was trying to figure out his read on me, because what his read was on me, what he was saying it was, because I was already thinking at that point that he could be Mafia. So we go through that day, and then at the end of the day, I second the formal on Joey, and I think that he was likely a hit because of the way that his formal was, and because I don't think that any like that it was effing nipples or any of the other people that
TJ, my read was right. TJ, my read was right that Joey just gave up because he was with Dave Dobbs.
You're right. You were completely right.
He just gave up because he didn't want to fucking deal with it.
So let's say Joey was Mafia, which
like he knew he was gonna lose.
We guaranteed reduced KP that day. There was visible KP night 2, visible KP reduction night 3, visible KP reduction night 4. There's probably been 2 Mafia live the entire time. When Spectrum came out and said that I was with Eric, I think he completely fucked up, because when you look at the logic for yesterday's vote, I promise you, dude, I fucking promise you that there is no way that I make that horrible play of voting on Adam, my partner there, when O'Kane is saying he is never going to vote on Adam, because I know I can count, and I know that there is no way that Adam is getting lynched there. If Adam is getting lynched there, or if Adam is not getting lynched there, then we win the game because we go to sleep. O'Kane would have formed sleep. I would have seconded sleep. All the Mafia would have voted. We would go to sleep. We win. That's it. I mean, that's it. That's the entire game. Like I'm sorry that we haven't been able to convince you, but that's enough. That should convince you by itself. Following that, look at the way that I look at my checks and how they line up with my play. So the first night I said that I checked Pope. I talked to Pope quite a bit that first day. I was trying to determine his alignment. And then going on to that second day, I checked Grant, who I said day one I thought was my most likely person that I thought was Mafia, and I questioned him a lot. I was pushing on him, and then when Grant came back the same as Pope, then I completely went off Grant. I defended him. I talked to him like I knew that he was town. I pushed onto you that day. I completely pulled off you. So then the next check after that, after Grant was lynched, my green check was lynched by Dave Dobb, who doesn't say anything during his formal, just seconds it after the formal was. So the way that day went was someone formal Dave Dobb, and then someone formal and then Adam formaled Grant, and then Dave Dobbs seconds Grant, so the formal wouldn't go on him. Grant, who is incredibly towny in that formal, then gets lynched. I give a visible reaction as the vote happens before I go to sleep, because I knew that my likely green check just got killed. So then I check Dave Dobb in the night. I get a red check on Dave Dobb. Spectrum outs that day. I instantly counterclaim and claim all of my checks right away, because I was ready to claim that day. I was just gonna wait and question Dave Dobb to see if I could get some indication of his partners.
He didn't even wait. He didn't even wait for the checks.
Didn't wait. Didn't even care about anything. I instantly claimed, and I have been so completely honest with you this entire game. I think that we had a connection. I think that we both were reading each other town. I think I wish that I could explain to you the read on Dave Dobb that I have, because to me it's just so obvious when he's sitting back and he's not just like talking out of like without being called upon. It's like what
do you think I did all day one? Are you
exactly right? As soon as I start
day one, day two, I talked perfectly fine.
You decide to talk. As soon as I say your goddamn name, that's the only time you've talked. That's the only time you've been doing it this entire game, and that's why he's Mafia. And you should be able to see that he's Mafia, because the only time he ever speaks up is when I say his name, or when Spectrum is talking, he jumps into Spectrum.
The time of this formal is done.
Go with the logic, Keith.
And last 10 seconds.
Hold on. He hasn't pushed or rescinded yet. Just to push rescind, Keith. This has been pushed. 10 seconds, please.
Please, I hope that you're pushing this and you're not going to vote, Keith, because if you vote, then we lose the game right here. It is Dave and Spectrum. Look at how town Eric has been this day. His logic has been perfect. His reads have been perfect. He has been playing so well. He is so towny. I'm with Eric. You can't read us both Mafia. Please do not vote. I am town. I want to win this game. Whereas, please don't vote.
You wish to vote on TJ. Put your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote. That is enough. TJ, you're dead. Please go to sleep.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Man, we got a lot of news. Oh shit! My pitcher of water. Got a lot of new names in chat right now. Let's see here.
All right, everybody can wake up.
Oh.
Literally everyone. I'm going to mute everybody just to be safe. All right, so this is probably one of the best games I've ever seen, played by both sides. Lots of credit to both sides. There were mistakes made, and it wasn't swagging. I can point that out for sure. It was a miscalculation. I had the same problem.
Say the roles!
I was just that girl. Fight you, nerd. So just wanted to point that out there. And then I'll go on after I'm done with the roles. The cop this game was indeed Spectrum. He had different checks every single night. Had a different between all of his checks were accurate. I'll just say that to save time. The medic this game was Grant, who saved O'Kane, and then Gnome, and then got lynched. The vigilante was Gnome, who chose not to shoot, and then shot effing Nipples.
Sorry.
The Mafia this game was Adam, TJ, and Eric. So, as I was saying, this is probably one of the best games I've ever seen. Just like in All-Stars,